Hello and welcome, Blues baseball fans. I'm your broadcaster, Davis Ellington, settling in here for some Friday night Blues action. We got a bunch of new players just arriving as the Blues take on the Healdsburg Prune Packers. The Blues went 1-1 against the Oaks in the series at Conejo, but they're back for a three-game set this weekend with the Packers. The Packers are 4-0 here on the young season. Blues stand at 6-3, 1-1 in league record. The split with the Oaks being those two games. But a three-game set here in league, trying to get an early jump in the standings as the Blues will field a lineup just like this across the outfield. Marco Murillo in left. Out in center is Austin Chastain, number 24. Chastain, a new arrival from Fresno State University out of Sacramento, California. Over in right field is Noah Taylor. Noah Taylor, an outfielder from Cal Poly. He's from in Los Angeles, California, so a couple new arrivals out there in the outfield. Infield is as it has been basically this whole season. As Conager Sands is over at third, Brooks Lee at short, Jay Charleston from Tennessee is at second base, Luke Lipsius at first, and the battery for the Blues is new arrival catcher Slade Hagen. Slade Hagen, catcher from Gonzaga University out of Missoula. And our pitcher tonight, of course, number 26, Cole Tucker. As Tucker 2-0 on the season so far. The right-hander looking to make it 3-0 as he's back out on the mound. So a new battery mate as he's been pitching strictly to Ryan McCarty. Now he's got the Missoula, Montana product, Slade Hagen behind the plate. As the Blues will look to get through the Prune Packer lineup today as Kevin Sandry will lead things off, followed by Luke Fagan and Sam Wesniak. That'll be the top of the lineup for the Packers. Follow them by Quentin Selma in the cleanup spot. Kyle Barrett, the second baseman, will hit fifth. Ryan Ruley, the right fielder, will hit sixth. Dane Tofland will hit seventh. And 8 and 9 are Cole Brodnansky, the catcher, and the designated hitter Joey Zarski. As the Blues will look to get a jump here early on in this series. As the throwdown's complete, we're ready to go here as Slade Hagen just fixes up the catcher's box for himself, having some pleasantries exchanged with the home plate umpire. We're ready to go as Kevin Sandry, the right-handed hitter, will step in to face Cole Tucker. Tucker, the right-hander, still undecided, but he's out of Bakersfield, California. He steps on the mound here to get things going. It'll be Sandry, Fagan, and Wesniak to get things started for the Packers as Tucker ready to go now. His first offering of the game on the way. A fastball just a bit inside, 1-0. Blues, they've been hot at home. Last time they were here, swept the California Expos, an exciting offensive series as the Blues scored in triple digits. The Blues scored in double digits every single game of that series as that fastball gets Sandry to swing through it. 1-1 the count. So Blues offense has been potent at home so far early on in the season as they're looking for more of the same to back up Tucker. That ball's flipped out shallow right field, and it's going to fall for a base hit. Sandry, big turnaround first, going to put the brakes on as Taylor gets it in quickly. So man aboard here on the leadoff single. Sandry just kind of flipped that one out in the shallow right in where no one was playing. So that'll bring Luke Fagan, the center fielder, to the plate. Fagan, a right-handed hitter. So Blues quickly into double play depth on the infield. Corners in, middle back. As Lipsius holds the runner on at first. Sandry, a solid lead over there as Tucker into the stretch. As Tucker sets his first offering, a front door slider for a called strike. Nothing, and one good pitch there. Doesn't go with the obvious fastball. Instead gets that front door breaking ball for a called strike to get the at-bat started. Smart play. No one's swinging in the first inning at a front door slider like that. As that fastball's hit on the ground, this could be two. Brooks has it on to second for one. Charleston over to first. Picked out, but just not in time as Lipsius stretched for that one, but running hard down the line was Fagan, so he beats the throw, so a fielder's choice allows him to reach as the leadoff runner is cut down on the 6-4 put out. So one gone in the inning, and Sam Wesniak will come to the plate. So Wesniak, right-handed here. So 3 righties here to get it started for the Packers against the right-handed pitcher, Cole Tucker. As Tucker to the plate, another slide set fastball. Called strike at the knees, 0-1. So Tucker again getting ahead of his man. Tucker's had a good start to this young season. Looking to keep things going here. So he's trying to get that another ground ball, another possible double play, as there's a off-speed pitch on the outside corner for a called strike. Quickly 0-2. So Tucker throwing darts early. He's ahead of Wesniak, 0-2. Now doesn't want to give him anything too good here. See maybe if he'll chase up out of the zone with a fastball or throw that hard biting slider down and away. As Wesniak widens his stance a little bit with 2 strikes. Runner on first. Solid lead, not going. Pitch on the way. Slider just a bit off the plate. Good frame there by Hagen trying to get the call for his pitcher. So 1-2 the count here is back-to-back off-speed pitches for Tucker. We'll see if he sticks with it or tries to mess with the timing of Wesniak and go with the fastball. As the 1-2 on the way here. Runner not going. Pitch is a fastball in the dirt, blocked by Hagen, but it kicks off his shin guard over to the left. So heading down to second base is Fagan. That ball just caroms away from the catcher. So a man in scoring position here with the count even at 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 gone in the inning on a beautiful Friday afternoon. There's some wind. There's a fair amount of wind here today blowing in from right center field. So if you want to take one out of here today, it's going to be a bit of a poke. As now Tucker dealing with a man in scoring position. His 2-2 pitch on the way here. Slider, ring him up and talk to me. Strike 3 called outside corner. Wesniak gets frozen on the Tucker slider there. So first strikeout of the game. First strikeout of the game for Tucker. The first bottle of hot sauce dished out by Jim Siebert. And now we're all really ready to go. As now Slade having a quick talk with Tucker of what they want to do here with Quentin Selma, the first baseman and cleanup man for the Packers, coming to the plate, left-handed hitter. Quentin Selma, infielder. He's a sophomore at a University of California, Berkeley, 6'3", 210 pounds from Clovis, California. So one of the big-time bats in this Packer order here from that Pac-12 offensive powerhouse. Cal had a really nice season offensively this year, including having Golden Spikes Award semifinalist Andrew Vaughn, who blasted, I believe, about 27 home runs this year for the Bears. That first pitch misses low and away, 1-0. So Bears have some offensive power. Selma, I'm sure, carries his own as that fastball 2 seems just off the plate away, 2-0. So wisely staying away from Selma, left-handed hitter. Outfield playing straight up. Center fielder Chastain shifted slightly toward the left, playing the wind. As the 2-0 offering from Tucker on the way is that fastball high, 3-0. So 3 balls, no strikes to the cleanup man, Selma. Kyle Barrett, second baseman, waits on deck. Barrett from senior out of Cal State Northridge. So the base open here with a hitter like Selma. You don't need to give him anything here, 3-0. Maybe try to hunt the black at the knees. If you don't get it, whatever. And it's going to be a 4-pitch walk as that fastball misses low. So not the worst thing in the world with first base unoccupied. Pitch Selma very carefully and allow him to reach first. So that brings up Kyle Barrett with 2 men gone in the inning. So probably a more favorable matchup as now Tucker gets another right-hander up there. So he gets the righty-righty matchup. And he doesn't have to deal with the home run power of the cleanup man for the Packers. So we'll see if Tucker goes right after Barrett here. I'm assuming he will. Make him put the ball in play. As the Blues have a solid defense behind Tucker tonight. As he sets at the chest, his first offering to Barrett. Fastball swung on and missed up at the letters there as Barrett swings through it, 0-1. So no balls and 1 strike. As Slade Hagen, the red catcher's gear, gives the sign. Tucker doesn't like it, doesn't like it. Now he agrees, but not before As the pitch on the way, slider outside. Hagan slides over and grabs it. It's 1-1. Off out of play onto the grassy hill. 1-2. Outfield playing pretty deep. Chastain way out there in center field. So no doubles defense by the Blues. There's a curveball that Hagan just quite can't hang on to as it drops in the dirt. 2-2. So 2-2 the count here. If Barrett were to reach, Ryan Ruley, the right fielder, will hit. Tucker, though, I'm sure going to come out for him with a strike right here, make him swing the bat. There's the 2-2 offering on the way from Coles. A fastball swung, lifted foul out of play back toward the kid zone as that one lands harmlessly, and the count holds 2-2. As the right-handed Barrett fixes up his batter's box, now set, ready to go as he digs back in. Tucker sets to the chest. Charleston trying to keep the runner close. Second, retreats the pitch on the way. A fastball in the dirt. Nice block there by Slade as he slides over to his right-hand side. Chests it in front, and the count's full 3-2. So some action here in the top of the first. Men on first and second in a full count here with 2 gone in the inning as the Packers trying to get a scoring threat going right out the gate, making Tucker work early. As Cole's full count offering on the way, runners go. Fastball hit on the ground. Sands reaches up, snags it, tries to tag the runner. The ball flies out of his glove. Fielding as Brooks Lee. The runner's breaking for the plate. The throw is not in time. So the Packers grab one early on a very interesting play as Conacher Sands reached up for that high chopper. Didn't think he was going to get it. Ends up catching the ball off the hop. Reached out to tag the runner, Fagan, as Fagan was breaking for third base. He tagged him, but he snow-coned the ball, so it flew out of his glove. And then Fagan just took off for home plate as the ball trickled away. Brooks Lee at shortstop field picked the ball up, but his back was to third base, so he didn't see the runner going. And by the time he realized it, the throw was not in time. So Barrett reaches first safely. Fagan comes around to score, so it's a 1-0 Packer lead here. Men still at first and second with 2 gone. So some more interesting defensive incidences happening here at Sinsheimer. Our last series against the Expos saw some crazy defensive situations as well. So picking up right where we left off as it's first and second now with Ryan Ruley, the right fielder, at the plate. So we'll try it again. First and second, 2 gone in the inning as Tucker sets at the chest. His first offering on the way. A fastball swung on and missed. Throws it right by Ruley there, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. Lipsius, the first baseman, playing behind the runner over at first. Sands, couple steps off the line at third. The pitch on the way here. That fastball is going to run a bit low as it 2 seams down and out of the zone. It's 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Packers have struck for 1 here early. They're looking for more. Tucker trying to limit the damage and let his lineup do what they do. The 1-1 offering on the way here as Ruley watches a fastball right down the middle for a called strike. So 1-2 the count here. This is Ruley, the right fielder. 6'1" out of Loyola Marymount. He's holds that bat real flat over his shoulder and kind of flicks it up right as the pitch comes in, which can make for a flat bat path, which means easy pop-ups if you can get him underneath some off-speed or have him late on a fastball. So a good chance here for Tucker to get that last out as he misses low with a curveball. It's 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes as Slade Hagan gives the sign. Tucker sets at the chest. Slade sets up outside, pitch on late. Fastball up top where Mama hides the Thin Mints. As Ryan Ruley down swinging, so a couple of punch-outs, but a run scored for the Packers as they get 1 hit and an error as they push one across here. That top of the first brought to you by Knocker Ball Slow. Organized games generally break down into literal knockdown chaos, with the only resulting pain being from laughing so hard and having way too much fun. As we hope to have A lot of fun in the bottom of the first as the Blues will send off up the leadoff man, Jay Charleston, to get things started when we come back with Blues baseball here at Sinsheimer Stadium. So bottom of the first set to go here is Jay Charleston, the leadoff man for the Blues, will step to the plate as he will face the left-hander Armand Sabori. Saboria, side-winding lefty. He's got a sidearm delivery, kind of swoops across his body when he pitches. So it'll be Charleston, Murillo, and Lutz to get things started. Lutz, the designated hitter for the Blues tonight. Slade Hagen, the cleanup man. Connor Sands will hit fifth. Luke Lipsius will hit sixth. Brooks Lee seventh. Noah Taylor and Austin Chastain make up the 8-9 spot. First pitch swinging is Charleston. It's a swinging bunt down the first baseline, and just getting beat to the bag by the pitcher is Charleston. As the Packers execute on the pitcher fielding practice right there. The slow grounder fielded by the first baseman, flipped on to Sabori, who was covering, as he just beats the speedy Charleston to the bag for the first out of the inning. So one pitch, one gone is now Marco Murillo will hit out of Campbellsville University. As Murillo during the Expo Series was as hot as anyone in the league. The home run, a couple doubles. He was racking up the RBIs in his first return to the Blues for the summer as he watches a slider miss outside 1-0. So Blues have a fairly right-handed heavy lineup today for the left-handed Sabori as that fastball misses low, and it's 2-0 here. As Lutz, one of the lone lefties in the lineup, waits in the on-deck circle. 2-0 the count here. Sabori into the windup, kicks and deals, whips a fastball on the inside corner for a called strike, 2-1. So he's got that two-seam on that ball, lets it break back over the plate a little bit there, catches the black. Outfield pretty straight up, playing pretty deep out there. Respecting Murillo's power as that fastball off the plate away. Now the count moves to 3-1, so good eye there by Murillo. Saw that it was able to two-seam back onto the plate on the inside corner. That fastball started on the outside corner, but that two-seam just pulled it out of the zone. So now he's way ahead, 3-1. We'll look for his one pitch. That's a fastball swung on, lifted, foul down the right field line, out of play. It hops into the lap of an awaiting fan, and a full count for Murillo. As now Murillo stands in the full count offering here from Sabori on the way. It's a slider not close as slips out of his hand there, missing wide. So Murillo works a walk. The Blues get their first base runner. Now Justin Lutz will hit for his first time. He's got a man on first, one gone. Outfield still deep. Left fielder for the Packers, Dane Toflin, way back in left field. Center fielder Luke Fagan pretty deep as well. Right fielder Ryan Ruley shaded toward right center field. And a couple extra steps back, respecting the Pepperdine University first baseman's power as the lefty Sabori takes a look over at first. Now to the plate. First pitch, fastball down and away, 1-0. So Murillo on first base, not a prolific base stealer for the Blues in his time here, especially with the lefty Sabori, who can just look right at him. He goes to the plate here. That fastball misses low. 2 balls and no strikes. So Lutz way ahead in the count here. Infield back, third baseman playing well behind the bag over at third. First base holding on Murillo, trying to keep him close, and Murillo dances off a little farther here. Sabori lifts his leg to the plate. He goes. Fastball just a bit low there. 3-0 now. So Justin Lutz in the driver's seat here. 3-0. We'll see if Skip gives him the green light to go ahead and cut one loose if he finds a pitch he likes. With the wind blowing in, though, however, it's doubtful he's going to be able to take it out of here unless he really is able to pull it down to that right field line to the short porch and right as the 3-0 on the way. Takes a little off that fastball, finds the zone. 3-1. Now he's a hitter. He's made Sabori at least put one in the zone here. Now he's ready to go. We'll look to hunt another fastball on the white of the plate as Murillo gets off first a couple steps. Now a little extra shuffle. This is the 3-1 offering from Sabori. Runner goes, pitches outside, ball 4. So Murillo slides in, but you'll have second base anyway. So back-to-back walks here for the Blues get things started, as that'll bring up Slade Hagen. So Hagen, the catcher from Gonzaga University, has a chance here to get things going, try to even this game up as the Blues trail 1-0 here after the run in the top of the first by the Packers. But Hagen's got a chance to respond. And he steps in. He's rocking a red Sam bat. So he's got all his Gonzaga colors, much like Hayden Hastings last year, Gonzaga catcher that we had on the team. He had the red gear with the sweet red cleats as well. So Hagen keeping the Gonzaga pride on the Blues for this summer. Go Bulldogs. As we also had Mac Lardner, another Gonzaga pitcher, last summer as well. So Blues no strangers to hosting the Bulldogs here. Is the first offering to Hagen, the right-handed hitter with an open stance. Pitch on the way, a fastball right down the middle. Nothing. One looked like Hagen was taken all the way, barely took the bat off his shoulder there. So no balls, 1 strike. Hagen in the back of the box. He's got that left foot drop back a little bit, so a little open stance for the catcher. As Hagen stands in, waves the bat behind his head. Runners take their lead. Pitch on the way, a changeup off the plate. 1-1. So seems like when Sabori brings that fastball, he's got that two-seam action on it. That changeup, however, is just a straight change. Just goes and drops. Two-seam doesn't cut in on a hitter. Pretty straight. And then he's also got that, what we've seen from him at least, looks like a slider. Tries to have that big, sharp break on it from that sidearm delivery from the lefty. Trying to backdoor these right-handed hitters, as there's one of those sliders right there, but in the dirt. Good job by Hagen to hold off on the back foot slider. It's 2-1. Cleanup man's going to take his hacks. Outfield again, fairly deep, shaded slightly for him to pull. Third baseman hugging the line a little bit. Doesn't want to allow a double down that line if he can help it. As Sabori now sets, takes a look back at his runners. No one really holding Murillo on, as he's got a fair lead over there. Pitch on the way. Fastball swung on and missed, and the count runs even at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Conacher Sands in the on-deck circle, waiting for his opportunity to hit, as Slade has a chance to even this game up. Blues trail 1-0, but hopefully not for long, as they're getting some offense of their own started in this inning. They benefited from a back-to-back walks by the starter Sabori. As his pitch on the way. A fastball broken, bat hit on the ground to second. Flips to second for 1. No throw on to first, as the shortstop drops the ball on the transfer. So Hagen, fielder's choice, allows him to reach, and the Blues have men on the corners with 2 gone. So Murillo down to third. Lutz is taken off the bases, replaced by Slade over there at first base. The shortstop, Sam Wesniak, just unable to get that ball out of his glove cleanly to make a throw. So corners 2 gone, and it's up to Conacher Sands to tie things up here in the top of the first, as the Blues look to trade runs with the Packers. The first offering to Sands from Sabori on the way. Fastball Called strike on the inner corner, 0-1. Sands right up on that inside corner trying to take it away from the pitcher Sabor if he can. But with that left-handed arm slot, he can drop in there. He can whip that two-seamer in there and get real close to Conacher without actually getting near him. As that pitch in the dirt, the throw down to second as the runner breaks, and it's going to get into center field, and this game is going to be tied as Maria will coast home. Lutz heads up base running, gets down to third base on the throwing error. So the catcher for the Packers with a crucial throwing error there is Cole Brudnansky. Thought he could have the inning ending out there, but short hops the shortstop Wesniak, unable to pick it. It skips by the second baseman into center field. Heads up base running by Murillo as he comes in to score. The Blues have tied this thing up, and they actually have the go-ahead run just 90 feet away as Lutz saw the ball carry him all the way out to center. Able to make his way to third. There's a called strike on a fastball, same spot as the first one, and it's 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes to Sands here. And there's a called strike 3 on the outside corner right there. So Sands is retired, gone down looking, but the Blues strand one, but they grab one here. They trade runs with the Packers in the first as we have played 1 inning here at Sinsheimer. That 1 inning brought to you by Geo Solutions, a local full-service geotechnical and geology company serving the greater San Luis Obispo community. As it's 1-1 after 1, we'll come back with Cole Tucker trying to get a shutdown inning in the top of the second with Blues Baseball here on YouTube. And we're back here, top of the second, get things going. It's going to be 7, 8, 9 hitters for the Packers due up here as Dane Toflin, the returning Prune Packer, out in left field, is going to get his first shot against Tucker. Righty-righty matchup. First pitch on the way to Toflin. Fastball lifted, foul up and out of play, 0-1. Dane, he's a big guy out there in the right-handed batter's box, stands about 6'2". The first offering, the 0-1 offering to him, a fastball upstairs, 1 ball and 1 strike. Fourth-year junior at Indiana State, 6'4", 230 pounds. It's a big boy up in that box. He takes a large hack and fouls that ball off. It's 1-2. So 1-2 the count here. Tucker trying to get his leader right here. See if he can. The pitch on the way. Fastball, chop foul down the third baseline. Skips up against the fence. So count holds 1-2. We'll see what Tucker decides to go with here. Toflin's got a lot of bat speed. He's got that cherry red Rawlings bat as that pitch upstairs for a fastball up and out of the zone. It's 2-2 as that one backs him off a little bit. So 2-2 the count now is into the windup is Tucker. Pitch on the way. Fastball swung popped up on the infield, playable. Brooks Lee calls for it, settles under it, loses his hat, but makes the play, and there's one gone. So with one away, Cole Brudnansky will come to the plate, the catcher, for his first chance against Tucker. So that high pop-up, Brooks able to locate it. Had to lose the hat, but makes the play. He'll take the trade as he picks it up off the infield dirt. So Brudnansky, another fourth-year junior, undecided about where he's going to continue his collegiate career, standing at 5'11", 205 pounds from Lakeport, California. Born May 7th, 1997. I was born May 8th, 1997, so he's got me by a day. First pitch to him, sinker on the outside corner for a strike, 0-1. Cole Tucker rocks fastball, changeup, sinker, slider, curveball. That's his 5-pitch repertoire, as there's a little slider that just breaks off the plate, 1-1. So ground ball pitcher is Tucker, looking to get another one of those right here. Is the 1-1 offering on the way. Fastball lifted, foul up and out of play. And a nice slide by a young fan, unable to make it, but the Angus Young power slide, it looked cool. And that's, if you're not going to make the play, at least you got to look cool. Look cool doing it. The 1-2 offering on the way. Front door breaking ball misses inside, 2-2. Brudnansky almost gets hit by that curveball. He looked too happy to almost get hit by that one, as he looked like he thought he was going to get bailed out of a 1-2 hole. But at the count 2-2, as that pitch misses him, another breaking ball scooped off the backhand by Slade back behind the dish, and the count's going to run full 3-2. So a couple pitches there that Tucker might like to have back, as they just weren't. They never looked like strikes, so Brudnansky never attempted to swing at him. So kind of a waste there on 2-2 where you might have been able to get him to chase. Now you got to come after him 3-2. That fastball popped up just to our right, foul. As he thought about making a play to a young fan and then realized that it was a baseball coming down 40 feet and he's 8. So he wisely got out of the way and fielded on a hop. It's an intelligent play by that young fan as this 3-2 pitch on the way. Fastball popped up, same spot. Let's see what he goes with. And on a hop, a man with a beer snags the ball, spills minimal foam. That's a win. You take that one right there. That's a fair trade. It's another 3-2 offering on the way here as Tucker winds and throws. Front door curveball. Did he go? No, says the first base umpire. So a walk here as Brudnansky able to check his swing. It was close. Could have gone either way. So one on here for the Packers is now Joey Zarsky, the designated hitter, will hit. Blues looking for an inning-ending double play. Top of the order looms in the on-deck circle in the form of Kevin Sandry. Blues would love to save him for next inning if possible. As Zarsky stands in here, another tall right-handed hitter, 6'3" from Cal State Northridge, the freshman. First pitch to him, a front door breaking ball for a called strike, 0-1. Nice pitch there by Tucker. That's what he was looking for against Brudnansky in that last at-bat. Snowballs in 1 strike. Pitch on the way here now. A fastball swung on, chopped on the ground to third. A slow roller as Sands has it, but reaches in foul territory to make the play. So ball ruled dead by the home plate umpire. 0-2. Blues will take that right there. The only play that Sands would have had would have been to first base, and Zarsky was going down the line pretty strong there. Probably would have gotten him with a good throw, but it would have taken a good throw from Sands across the diamond. So better to have this guy down 0-2 and have a chance for a double play or a punch out rather than a risky throw from Sands' back foot with no double play opportunity. So the 0-2 offering now from Tucker. Slide step pitch on the way. Fastball just fouled off. Or no, excuse me. So swinging strike 3. It was a drop by the catcher, so the runner advances. The hitter, Zarsky, was unaware of whether or not he fouled it off. He looked back at the umpire for confirmation. He thought he was at least hoping he got a piece of it, but ruled a swing and miss. So a strikeout here, the third one for Tucker as he gets him swinging at a high fastball. 2 gone. Runner advances to second on the high fastball that kicked away from Slade. So top of the order, Kevin Sandry will hit with a man on second and 2 gone. So another little confusing play as it looked like it was fouled off, but indeed it was a punch out. So 2 gone in the inning to now the leadoff man, Sandry, stands at the plate. First pitch to him, a fastball ripped into center field. Coming in is Chastain going into a dive and can't make the catch as it hits off his glove. And a run will come in to score. So another 2-out Packer run here as they respond with a run of their own here in the top of the second. A single by Sandry. As Chastain, he had it. He's going to be kicking himself for that one as he went into a head-first dive. Ball hit him right in the palm of the glove and popped out. He was unable to squeeze it, so Brodnansky will score, and it's a 2-1 Packer lead. So Packers respond with a run of their own here in the top of the second, regain that 1-run lead, as now Luke Fagan will hit with a man on first and 2 gone. First pitch from Tucker, fastball ripped down the third baseline, and it's going to be fair, and it's going to be trouble. It's going to roll all the way into the corner. Getting waved around third is Sandry. He's going to come to the plate. Lee's going to cut the ball off and have no play, as that's a double for Fagan on the first pitch he sees. He rips that fastball down the line. An RBI double for the second man in the order as Sandry comes all the way around from first to score. So the Packers grab 2 here with 2 outs. It's a little 2-out nightmare for the Packers as they're able to push 2 more runs across, and they have a man in scoring position for the third man in the order, Sam Wesniak. Now, pitching coach Ed Gravel out to the mound, have a conversation with Tucker. This by far has been the most trouble Tucker's been in so far in this young season. He's cruised pretty well through his first 2 outings, but now running into some problems here against the Packer lineup. Packers are a good team. Made the playoffs last year. They're a perennial playoff team here in the CCL, so always a good test for the Blues, especially early on in the season when we're getting all of our new players from colleges and kind of transitioning from the high school temporary players to the full season roster. Always a good test, and the Packers doing it once again here, testing the Blues. They grabbed 2 more here in the top of the second. The man on second, threatening to score again as that slider called strike on the outside corner to Wesniak, 0-1. Need a big out from Tucker here. See if he can get out of this. Limit the damage. He's ahead of the count, 0-1. Wesniak wide stance. That low crouch in the batter's box as he watches a 2-seamer just miss a bit high there. Had the corner just a bit up in the zone. 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Charleston trying to keep Fagan close over there at second base. Infield playing him straight up. Otherwise, now Charleston back to his position. Fastball swung on, tapped back to the screen. It's 1-2. So good pitch there. Tucker gets in on the hands of the shortstop, Sam Wesniak. Wesniak, another University of California, Berkeley product, the sophomore infielder from Carlsbad, San Diego. As at the chest is Tucker. Takes a look at second. Now to the plate. Runner not going. Slider lifted in shallow right field. Coming on and making the catches. Noah Taylor swinging over side. Retired, but damage done. A walk and back-to-back hits. Plate 2 runs for the Packers. They strand 1. Top of the second brought to you by St. Louis Obispo Eye Associates. St. Louis Obispo Eye Associates physicians are leaders in their fields and use state-of-the-art equipment and techniques to provide you and your family with the best possible care. So we'll take a short break. We'll come back. Blues looking to respond here. They trail 3-1 after the Packers answer with a pair of runs in the top of the inning. We'll see what the Blues can do in the bottom when we come back with Blues Baseball here on YouTube. Bottom of the second, ready to go here is Luke Lipsius will step into the box. Lipsius is going to get things started for the Blues. He's got a solid .550 batting average so far on the young season, as he, in the series against the Expos, was an on-base machine as he takes outside 1-0, as he at one point walked 7 out of 8 at-bats. It was truly impressive to watch him work, as that fastball misses low 2-0. So he's right back to his old ways. As we don't have the stat for it, but we're assuming from just being able to guesstimate from this young season, Luke Lipsius has to have an on-base percentage of around 600. He swings and misses there at a fastball 2-1. As he's been working walks, getting hits, came up clutch in the second game of the series against the Expos. The big RBI double is there's a front door slider. Good movement on that one, 2-2. Big frisbee slider there from Sabori. As it is, he has an on-base percentage, Lipsius says, of .666. So he is a machine as he watches a slider low there. .667 is Mason. He's crunching the numbers. He forgot to carry a 1. Mason, not an engineer, but he gets it done as that fastball swung on and missed. Lipsius down on strikes. There's catcher has to hold it up for the umpire, prove that he caught it, and he did. So 1 gone here in the inning as Lipsius strikes out, and Brooks Lee will come to the plate. So Lee, right-handed hitter, facing the left-handed Sabori. Sabori's got that slider working at least here to Lipsius, that big frisbee slider that's from the sidearm lefty. Really changing the eye level of the hitter as he swings it in there. That time a bit low, 1-0 to Brooks. Brooks switch hitter, batting from the right side. So takes away a bit of that deception from Sabori by being able to hit from the right side. That fastball, big cut and a miss by Brooks, and it's 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike here. On deck is Noah Taylor, the Cal Poly outfielder, as that fastball finds the outside corner at the knees. Good pitch there, 1-2. Taylor, left-handed hitter, waits for his chance to hit here. We'll see if Brooks can get on base for him. It's a 1-2 count, so he's going to have to battle back. Pitch on the way. Fastball low and in, 2-2. Good eye by Brooks. Let that fall. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Infield playing back here, respecting Brooks' ability to barrel the ball up as the third baseman has a lot of depth over there, as well as the first base. Not expecting a 2-strike bunt. A big frisbee slider misses outside there, and the count's going to run full 3-2. That catcher, Rodnansky, fires the ball into shallow center as he bit of a miscommunication on the throwback to the pitcher there, as Sabori was not able to pull it in, as the second baseman for the Packers has to trot out there and bring it back, and we're ready for the 3-2 offering now as Sabori collects himself on the mound. His full count pitch on the way. Fastball swung on and missed. A big swing by Lee. Comes up empty, so back-to-back strikeouts there for Sabori, and he's will now face Noah Taylor. So Taylor looking to make some contact here as Lee, a mighty hack on 3-2, got a fastball up in the zone. He took a hack at it, just unable to come up with anything on it as Taylor will hit. First offering to him on the way, fastball low and away, 1-0. Austin Chastain, center fielder, steps in the on-deck circle as well. Chastain from Fresno State University. The 1-0 offering here outside, 2-0 with a changeup to Taylor. Chastain also left-handed hitter, so bottom of the order, 8-9. Couple left-handed bats. See how they fare against this interesting release from Sabori. I got to imagine he's throwing from almost behind the left-handed batter as he reaches. He steps at the left-handed hitter, and that sidearm motion brings it almost from behind them as he whips it across the plate as that pitch on 2-0 is fouled off in on the hands of Taylor. So he seems like a very tough left-handed at-bat. It would be quite advantageous to be a right-handed hitter in this scenario. There's a front door slider as that pitch is he's literally throwing it at the left-handed hitter, but it just has so much frisbee sideways movement on it that it just slides over the plate. The 2-2 offering. Fastball swung on and missed inside corner. Gets him swinging as the two-seamer drops underneath his hand. So Sabori strikes out the side swinging there. So Blues victims of some punch-outs there as we've played 2 so far here at Sinsheimer. Blues trail 3-1. Bottom of the second brought to you by Redfin, a full-service real estate brokerage that uses modern technology to help people buy and sell homes. We've played 2 so far. We'll come back with the top of the third. Cole Tucker going to try to keep the deficit as is in the top of the third when we return with Blues baseball here at Sinsheimer Stadium. Top of the third set to go. We just had a new game here in between innings. I don't know if anyone's heard of those knocker balls. They're like big hamster balls that you can get in and your legs stick out and you can run. We just had 2 kids run the bases and just run into each other. Everyone's fine because you're surrounded by air, and it was hilarious. Wow. So we just gotta gather ourselves here in the press boxes. We look like an NBA bench after Steph Curry hit 3 threes in a row. We were very excited as that fastball is tapped on the ground and foul out of play. So count even 1-1 here to the cleanup man, Quentin Selma. Selma walked and was stranded at second his first time up. So Blues looking to keep the deficit as is. They show 3-1 here. 1-1 offering on the way. Fastball check swing doesn't matter. Called strike on the inside corner. 1-2. Good sinker there from Tucker. Grabs the knees. So 1-2 the count here as Tucker kicks and deals. Fastball swung on and missed. Get your jackets out. It's a bit breezy here as Selma down swinging for the first out of the inning. The 4th strikeout by Tucker, and the 4th bottle of hot sauce given out by PA man Jim Siebert. As Kyle Barrett will hit now. Now Barrett at the plate. He reached on the air back in the first inning. That ball that Conagar almost had the inning-ending tag play that popped out of his glove. First pitch to Barrett misses the zone 1-0. Tucker working quickly all the way into the windup and deals a fastball fouled off at the plate 1-1 as Barrett just gets a piece of it. So 1 ball, 1 strike. As Tucker, when he's in the windup, he likes to work quick. He just grabs it and goes. When he gets in the stretch, he slows himself down a little more deliberate with his pitches. So he's trying to work quickly here, keep that groove, keep that tempo going on the mound that he likes to work with. As the pitch on the way, fastball down and away, 2-1. You can tell with Tucker, when he gets out of his groove, the ball is fouled off or it kicks away from his catcher or anything that kind of interrupts his timing out there on the mound. Generally misses the plate with his next pitch as that slider swung and chopped foul. 2-2. So right now he gets the ball back quickly. Slade realizing it, fires the ball back to him. Now Tucker already ready to go. Meanwhile, Kyle Barrett hasn't even stepped back in the box yet. He now settles back in. Tucker shakes a couple times. Now he's got what he wants. And the 2-2 pitch on the way here. Curveball in the dirt. Good block by Slade with 2 strikes, but Barrett does not offer that, so count runs full 3-2. So full count here. Tucker trying to get a big punch out here as the full count pitch on the way. Fastball hit up the middle, snagged on the backhand by Charleston. A nice play by the Volunteers infielder as he makes the throw onto Lipsius in time. So a nice play there. Retires Barrett for the second out of the inning as Rulli will come to the plate as that fastball was hit hard right back where it came from. But Charleston, second baseman, able to take a couple steps to his right on the backhand side. Makes a nice play. Spears the ball. Makes an easy throw. Knew he had time with a hard hit ball like that. Makes a nice strong throw to Lipsius. And with 2 gone, Ryan Rulli, who struck out to end the first inning last time up, will stand in first pitch. And fastball. This one's lifted to left field. It's hit pretty well, giving chase as that ball hooks just foul as it lands on the shed out there for a very loud strike 1. That ball was tattooed foul by Rulli. As Murillo gave chase, it looked like he might get it, but this wind, like we said, it was blowing in from right center. Now it's kind of back to its normal blowing from right to left, and that ball just kind of caught the wind current. Thankfully, I think it was the wind that also helped suggestively move it foul, but it did give it an extra boost in the distance column as well. So a loud strike 1 here as the 0-1 on the way. A slider swung on and flipped foul down the right field line out of play, and it's 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes the count here as Cole Tucker trying to post the first 0 in the run column today for the Blues defensively as that fastball misses low and away. As Slade showing his athleticism behind the plate, able to get over there, keep the ball in front. So 1-2 the count here as Rulli stands in. Still got that flat bat slung over his shoulder. We'll see if Tucker can change his eye level here as that fastball swung, hit hard on the ground, but foul. Count will remain at 1-2. 2 gone in the inning. Blues in the bottom of the third will send Austin Chastain to the plate to get things started, and then back to the top of the order with Charleston and Murillo. So Blues are chasing 2, trying to stay right there in relation to the Packers as Tucker a strike away from getting out of the inning. He's retired the first 2 batters. A strikeout and a ground out. Now his 1-2 offering on the way here. And there's a breaking ball just a bit low. Nice pitch there. Just a bit below the knees, and the count's going to move to 2-2. So Tucker ready to go already as Slade gives the sign, sets up on the outside corner. Pitch on the way. Fastball. Ring him up and talk to me. Strike 3 called. Ryan Rulli caught looking as he's window shopping on a fastball low and away. So a couple of strikeouts here. That's 5 on the day for Tucker as he gets through a 1-2-3 inning here in the top of the third. We head to the bottom half of the inning as the Blues will send Chastain, Charleston, Murillo to the plate when we come back with Blues Baseball here on YouTube. bottom of the third, ready to go here as Austin Chastain, the 9-hitter for the Blues, steps to the plate. Lefty facing the left-handed pitching Armand Sabori here in the bottom of the third. First pitch inside. 1-0 as Chastain bends out of the way of that one. Skipper Dan Marple probably wouldn't have minded his 9-hole hitter taking that one to the thigh to get on base. But it's a 1-0 count and says there's a front door slider. Good movement on that pitch, 1-1. Chastain at a Fresno State University from Sacramento. So NorCal kid gets to spend his summer down here in SLO as the 1-1 offering to him on the way. Fastball swung on and missed. Tardy on that fastball was Chastain. He's down in the count 1-2. So Sabori, that slider fastball combo, keeping these hitters off balance. He's got that frisbee slider that just whips across the zone. And then he snaps that fastball, and he misses low and away with the fastball there, 2-2. But that slow, huge slider really makes that fastball seem about 5 to 7 miles per hour faster than it really is, because it's jumping on these hitters a little more than it should. As that fastball swung on, fouled off at the plate as it kicks up and catches Chastain in the leg, and the count holds at 2-2. So mixing his pitches very well is Sabori. He's also staying in the zone. He keeps that slider in the zone as well as the fastball, but is capable of taking them out of the zone as well. He's only working 2 pitches up there, really, but as effective as you really can be with just 2 pitches in your arsenal. That fastball swung on and missed as Chastain gets that fastball thrown by him there. So 5 consecutive strikeouts for Sabori as he is working on the mound. And we're back to the top of the order. Jay Charleston grounded out his first time up as the Blues, with the second time through the order, look to solve the mystery that is Armand Sabori. Sabori, another Cal pitcher, a junior from San Jose, California. So a couple UC Berkeley players on this team. Sabori working very efficiently on the mound. His first offering to Charleston here. Fastball just a bit low, 1-0. So we'll see if the second time through the order, the Blues change their approach to Sabori as he goes into the motion here. Is 1-0 offering on the way. Fastball swung and hit foul down the third baseline. 1 ball, 1 strike. As Charleston's been a good leadoff man for the Blues since joining the team. He's got some speed. He's got some pop. His corners are in, respecting the fact that he can drop a bunt down, but the outfield playing deep, respecting the fact that he can drive one into the gaps, if not over the wall, as that backdoor slider just misses off the plate. 2 balls and 1 strike. Charleston makes you think defensively how you're going to play him, because like left fielder Toflin is playing him pretty deep, respecting power, but third baseman is right in on the grass, so that fastball misses low and in. It's 3-1. Selma over at first cheating in on the grass as well. So 3-1. Blues would love to get Charleston on it by any means possible, especially a hit, as they've yet to get one of those so far in the scorebook. As Sabori steps back on the mound, setting up inside as Bobrovsky. Bunted foul as Charleston tries to lay down a push bunt there. Fastball bit up in the zone, tried to get it down, but pops it up out of play. So count runs full now, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Brodnansky gives the sign. Sabori already ready on the mound as Charleston steps in. Sabori now winds and throws a 3-2 offering. Fastball hit on the ground to third. Backhanded down the line. Throw across the line is not going to be in time. Charleston simply too fast, beats it out for an infield single. And there's the first hit for a Blues player tonight, as it's going to be an infield single by Charleston, third baseman for the Packers, Kevin Sandry. Good play there. Goes to the backhand. Knocked the ball down. Picked it up quickly. Just not able to make a strong enough throw. His feet were stationary. Not able to get that lower leg drive into the throw. It was all arm. And that is not going to do it if you're trying to throw out Jay Charleston, who is hustling out of the box all the way down the line. So he is safe with an infield single. Now Marco Murillo, who walked and scored in the first inning, comes to the plate. First offering to him as Charleston gets off now. Pickoff play over as he gets back in time. So Charleston able to draw the first throw over from Sabori. Nothing too special, but not his best move, most likely, just trying to keep him close. We'll see if he has any more creative moves as a lefty out there on the mound. As Charleston, another hefty lead here. Sabori kicks, the runner goes, pitch is called, strike the throw down to second, not in time as he gets into center field. Charleston's going to take off for third, and he's going to make it standing up. So Brodnansky, 2 chances to throw out runners. The ball has ended up in center field both times. So a stolen base there by Charleston that advances on the throwing error. So a man on third, 90 feet away from cutting this run in half cutting this lead in half are the Blues as they have Charleston at third, 1 man gone. And then a 1-0 count. So it looked like it was going to be a called strike. The umpire made a motion, but no indication. Simply must have just been standing up as that fastball fouled off. Oh, it is. It is 0-2. So no balls, 2 strikes. So it was an indication of a called strike on the throw down on this attempted stolen bases. Murillo down the count, 0-2 as he had to take a strike to allow Charleston to advance. Now trying to put a ball in play here to knock him in. The 0-2 offering. Fastball fought off by Murillo. Good job there as he almost tries to take out our social media man, Mason Platt, as Mason was standing in the doorway of the dugout. That foul ball was coming right for his kneecaps as he gets out of the way. So count holds 0-2. Murillo needs to be a hitter here, try to get a job done. He's got a man on third, less than 2 outs. Down the count 0-2, but hopefully can put a good at-bat together here, at least try to get a fly ball or a ground ball to the right side. The 0-2 offering on the way, slider, tap back up the middle, and that's going to be a base hit into center field. Charleston in to score easily, and Murillo with the RBI single cuts this deficit in half. So a great piece of hitting there. Down on the count 0-2, slider low and away. Murillo kept his hands back, able to drive that ball back up the middle as it skips through the infield there. And he is aboard, and Charleston is home. It's a 3-2 Packer lead as the Blues grab one here in the bottom of the third, looking for more as Justin Lutz will come to the plate with a man on first and 1 out. Lutz walked his first time up as he stands here now. Man on first offering to Lutz, a fastball check swing. No strike call, 1-0. So 1 ball, no strikes here. Looks like the Blues think that Sabori makes a decision to go to the plate before he steps up there. As that slider swung on and missed, it kicks back to the backstop. So Murillo on the wild pitch is going to get down to second base. And what I mean by that is, so left-handed pitchers generally, when they come set, some left-handed pitchers will pick their leg up and decide whether or not they're going to pick off or go or make the pitch to the plate in that moment. Some of them make that decision before they start their motion, as the Blues had Charleston going on first move there, as well as the last stolen base they had when they sent Murillo on the 3-1 count. He went on first move as well, so it appears that the Blues believe that Sabori will not pick off once if he's decided he's going to go to the plate, which makes it a little easier on him if so. But if you're wrong and you go on that first move, it's a real easy pick-off play by a pitcher. If he just steps off the mound, he'll have the runner caught in a rundown very simply as that fastball misses up and away. This count moves to 2-1. So 2 balls, 1 strike as Lutz has a man in scoring position, only 1 out. The lefty-lefty matchup. Sabori's proven tough for lefties so far today. We'll see if Lutz can barrel something up. Here's the 2-1 offering, a fastball just off the plate away. Brodnansky thought it was a strike, held it for an extra second. Doesn't get the call, however, so another 3-1 count here to Justin. First base open. We'll see if they pitch him carefully. Slade Hagen, the catcher, in the cleanup spot today for the Blues in the on-deck circle. As Murillo leads from second, got white wrist tape on his left hand there. Nothing on the throwing hand, so just trying to keep that one wrist safe, especially diving into bases. That is his lead hand if he is sliding into second as that pitch misses high, ball 4, so Lutz will walk. Blues keeping it going here, first and second. Still only one out as Slade Hagen will hit. Hagen reached on a fielder's choice in the third inning when he had men on first and second. And one out, so same situation here for the catchers. A little mound meeting here between Brodnansky and Sabori. As Sabori steps to the plate, now he's switched as he shattered his red bat in his first at bat, now up there with a green bat. So he's got the Christmas colors working today. He's always in the holiday spirit. As Hagen stands in, as he's got a chance to give his team the lead here in the early goings. Bottom of the third, Blues trying to even this game up. Fastball hit on the ground to short, on to second for one. Could be two, but no play at second base, or at first base, excuse me, as Hagen moving down the line quickly. The throw kind of pulled the second baseman off the bag a little bit there as he's able to tap second to get Lutz. So Justin Lutz once again, victim of a 4-6 fielder's choice as Hagen reaches on another fielder's choice. So exact same scenario for Hagen in both at bats, exact same result. Men on the corners here now, 2 gone. And Conager Sands will hit. So Sands has the same scenario. We'll see if he can have a different outcome. He struck out his last time up. First offering from Sabori, fastball swung lifted, right field, coming in, still coming in, and making the catch is the right fielder Ryan Ruley. So inning over, side retired, but the Blues grab one here. They cut the lead in half. It's a 1-run ball game. As the Packers lead it 3-2 after 3. Bottom of the third brought to you by Tapestry Solutions, a wholly owned independent subsidiary of the Boeing Company. Tapestry Solutions combines the agility and entrepreneurial spirit of a small software firm with the technical and engineering savvy of the world's largest aerospace defense company. What more could you ask for in a in business, really, than what Tapestry Solutions give you? Cole doesn't know, and neither do I. And that's going to send us to a short break. We'll be back at the top of the fourth as Cole Tucker looks to keep the deficit at just 1 run when the Blues come back here at Sinsheimer Stadium. And we're back here, top of the fourth, as the Blues look to get another shutdown inning. As Tucker had an easy 1-2-3 inning last inning, a couple of strikeouts, as he's amassed 5 so far through 3. As Dane Toflin, the 6'4" left fielder, steps to the plate. First pitch to him, a fastball swung on, hit on the ground, foul down the third baseline. No balls, 1 strike. Toflin, Brodnansky, and Zarski, the 7, 8, 9 hitters due up for the Packers here in the top of the fourth as Tucker winds and throws. His 0-1 offering a changeup hit on the ground on the third baseline. It's going to be fair, and it's going to be possibly extra bases as Murillo cuts it off just in front of the track, relays it in quickly, but not before Toflin coasts into second with a leadoff double. So just like that, the Packers right back in business. Leadoff double, gets their man in scoring position as Cole Brodnansky comes to the plate. He walked and scored back in the second. So the catcher stands in here, righty-righty matchup between he and Tucker. As there begins to be some sort of action in the pen for the Blues. There's one of their pitchers just in a pullover jacket, so no number, no identification of the pitcher warming up as he's just stretching out the back, getting loose. As Tucker sets at the chest, Toflin leads from second. First pitch here. Slider lifted, foul down the right field line, out of play, 0-1. Snowball's one strike. Tucker going to look to get his sixth punch out here. He would love a big strike out here. You got a man on second, nobody out. And if you're Brodnansky in this situation, you're just trying to get him over to third at worst. Trying to put that ball in play, move him over. As the 0-1 offer, now he shows bunt, offers but pulls it back. It's 1-1 as that fastball up and away. So he's just trying to sacrifice himself, get the man over to third with one out for Zdarsky, which is the right play as the hitter. So if you're Tucker, you're trying to avoid that bat or at least make him hit something hard at one of your guys, preferably shortstop or third base, as that fastball runs high there, 2-1. If you can keep that ball put in play on the ground on the left side, Toflin will not most likely run to third. He's not going to run himself into the play if the ball's in front of him. As that fastball, big cut and a whiff there. Brodnansky tried to send that one to Petaluma as it's 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. As Tucker's been taking him up higher and higher in the zone here. We'll see if he continues up the ladder or changes the eye level and goes back for the knees as the 2-2 offering on the way here from Cole. Now time called, though, however, by the batter as Brodnansky steps out. But if you can get that ball hit on the ground to someone like Sands over at third base, Toflin will have to stay. Respect the fact that the ball's in front of him, unable to advance. So you're hoping for that or a punch out. As that fastball, he goes up the ladder, but Brodnansky declines to follow as he watches that fastball go high. The count's full 3-2. So 3 balls and 2 strikes, the count here. Charleston trying to keep Toflin close at second base. Got a base open here. We'll see what Tucker goes with here. There's a fastball swung. This one's going to be lifted into right center field. It's going to get down. As cutting it off is Taylor. Taylor relays it in quickly, but Toflin's going to come in to score. So that RBI single there by Brodnansky gets the run right back for the Packers as they stretch the lead back out to a 2-run lead as they take an extra run here. 4-2 is our score as Toflin comes in. Back-to-back hits lead to a run as now Joey Zdarsky will hit the designated hitter 0 for 1 on the day with a strikeout, his first time up. As now time called here, skipper Dan Marple going to come out to the mound as Slade went out there real quick to talk with Tucker. Now it's going to be a bit of a bigger conversation. As Skip out there now. No pitcher hot in the bullpen, so he's going to leave his starter in right now, but they're just going to have a discussion about what they want to do here. They got the 9-hole hitter up, a man on first, so double play opportunity if he can keep the ball low in the zone and induce a ground ball. He might get 2. As Skip heads back to the dugout, we're ready to go here as Joey Zdarsky will step in. So Tucker looking for that ground ball. We'll see if he can get it here. He's got that fastball sinker combo. See if he's able to use that to his advantage here. Try to get Zdarsky to swing on to the top of something. As that fastball swung popped up shallow right field. Coming in is Taylor as he calls off Charleston, makes the catch. So 1 gone. First pitch retires Zdarsky there on the fly out to right. And that kicks us back to the top of the lineup as Kevin Sandry will hit. Sandry 2 singles so far on the day and a run scored, as well as an RBI to his credit. As Sandry steps in here. Double play gets the Blues out of the inning. Corners in middle back as Lipsius holds the runner at first. Sands even with the bag at third. First pitch here, front door breaking ball for a called strike, 0-1. So looking for that double play ball right here as Sandri, couple hits to his credit. So you're going to try to work that sinker maybe low in the zone, try to get him to swing on the top. He goes slider, gets a called strike on the corner. Nothing in two. Good pitch there by Tucker. It's no balls and 2 strikes. Trying to limit the damage here as the Packers came out swinging a double and a single, and just like that, they regained that 2-run advantage. Pitch on the way here. Fastball upstairs, popped up, fouled on the right field line, out of play. We'll do the 0-2 again as Tucker gets a new Pearl out there on the mound. Sun begins to set here in San Luis Obispo. The shadows begin to creep in as Tucker shakes once, now has the sign from Slade that he wants. The 2-0 offering. Curveball swung on, popped up on the infield. Playable as Lipsius calls for it and makes the catch. So 2 gone now in the inning. So a big out there as he gets Sandri to harmlessly pop up on the infield. And with 2 gone, Luke Fagan will hit. Fagan with that big double in the second inning. He plated Sandri all the way from first base. He has a man on second and 2 gone. As Fagan swings it, fouls that one. As he hits it hard back over the head of the pedestrians down the right field line. No balls and 1 strike. So Tucker able to get ahead of another batter here. That's what you like to see from your starter. He's ahead 0-1 here. Tucker working out of the stretch. The man on first, we'll see if they put Brodnansky into motion. Most likely not, as that curveball swung hit on the ground to short. Lee coming in, he's got it. Quickly throws on to first in time. Right into the chest of Lipsius, but damage done as the Packers grab 1, but nothing more. 6-3 putout ends this inning. That inning-ending ground out brought to you by none other than Village Host Pizza and Grill. Our pledge to you is our product. Always fresh and always the highest quality ingredients. There's simply no other way we would host our family and yours. As we'll come back with the bottom of the 4th, Blues looking to regain that run that they gave up here in the top, trying to trade with the Packers. When we come back, bottom of the 4th, as we'll most likely see the starter for the Packers continue. We'll see if the Blues can solve him here as they're working their way through the order for the second time here in this game. Bottom of the 4th set to go here as Luke Lipsius will get things started for the Blues as he stands in, the left-handed hitter. He struck out his first time up. That fastball swung lifted down the left field line, but slicing foul, 0-1. Lipsius, Lee, and Taylor do up for the Blues in this inning here. As Lipsius stands in lefty-lefty matchup. See if he makes any changes here with his approach against Sabori as the junior from Cal working well on the mound. Front door slider called strike, 0-2. So much movement as that slider looks like it hits a wall. He throws it right at, I can't stress enough how he just throws it right at those left-handers' front hips. And it just whips right over that inside corner. Now the 0-2 on the way. Fastball just off the plate away. Close pitch, called a ball. Good eye by Lipsius there to take that one. It's 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes here. Lipsius trying to get things going here as he swings and rips that slider down the first base line. It's going to be a fair ball into right field as Lipsius Big turnaround first, but gonna scamper back. So a leadoff single there for the Tennessee Volunteer as he got that inside slider. He was looking for it, though. Kept that front side closed, didn't bail out. Able to get the bat head through the zone. Barrels that one up for a base hit. So now Brooks Lee will hit with a man on first and nobody out. Lee batting from the right side. He struck out as well his last time. Took some real big hacks, did the shortstop for the Blues. Especially his 3-2 hack. Got an elevated fastball. Tried to send it to slow high school as the 0-0 pitch on the way. Fastball hit back up the middle. That's going to be a base hit for Lee as Lipsius around second, headed for third, but now puts the brakes on the back pick to second, and it's going to get Lipsius as a base running mistake there by the Blues lead runner as Lipsius off the crack of the bat. Looked like he wanted third base, took a turn, didn't really look at his third base coach, then looked up, saw the stop sign, tried to throw the brakes on, but a heads-up play by the center fielder there as he back picks him pretty easily at second base. So a base running mistake by Lipsius wipes him off the bases, but a single for Lee as he's aboard with one out now in the inning. So the rare 8-4 put out for the first out of the inning is now Noah Taylor will hit. Another left-handed hitter. One gone in the inning, pitch on the way. Front door slider, called strike, 0-1. As Sabori's just daring these left-handers to be able to do what Lipsius did and keep that front side closed. Get through the zone with that bat head quick enough on that front door slider. Is the 0-1 pitch on the way. Fastball, that one's going to get by the catcher there as Brodnansky tried to reach out for it, able to get it. Brooks Lee's just going to go around second, headed for third. The throw down the third is in time as the third baseman is down for the Prune Packers. It looks like he might have caught a cleat or a helmet to the face there. The pop-up slide by Brooks as he was going in hard. Kevin Sandry put the tag down, but bit of a collision there at third base. So 2 base running mistakes here by the Blues have cost them 2 runners in the inning. As getting taken off the field is the third baseman is Sandry. We don't know if it was a cleat or a helmet. It might have been a helmet. It might have been a pop-up slide. Might have come up and caught him. Not sure what exactly happened, as we don't have the best angle for that, but third base coach for the Blues explaining to the manager of the Packers what happened. But either way, it's 2 outs here, and now nobody on as the Blues have back-to-back singles to get this inning started and back-to-back base running mistakes, trying to stretch and get greedy with their advancements on the path, on the base paths, that is, as the wild pitch actually ends up being a 2-5 put out for the second out of the inning. So 2 gone. Taylor with a 1-1 count as we're still waiting to see what the Packers are going to do. It looks like they're trying to get Sandry back out on the field, but as the trainers are tending to him right now, trying to figure out what's wrong. Is this break in the action? Brought to you by Trophy Hunters. We pride ourselves on the fact that we maintain a friendly and personal approach to all customers, big or small. So Blues, a couple mistakes here, just trying to stretch their luck on the base paths. And both times come up on the short end of the stick. As it's coming out to the third base, will be a new third baseman, looking like it could be number 8, Kurt Wilson from Texas Tech. Brian Arias, that is as the Packers do have a number miscommunication with the roster and the jerseys out on the field. So it's going to be number 8, Brian Arias, the infielder from San Antonio, as he warms up a little bit here. So Sandry's day is done. There's a collision there between him and Brooks Lee at third base. Ends his day. Unfortunate. Hope he's okay. But an excellent play by the catcher, Brodnansky, to be able to have the awareness to hear this infield, letting him know that Brooks was going for third. A nice tag by Sandry to get the out. So 2 gone, nobody aboard here as Noah Taylor with a 1-1 count on him will step back into the box. So 1-1 now as we're set to go here. Umpire riding in the lineup change. Sabori eager to go, trying to stay loose out on the mound. As now Taylor steps back in and we're ready for baseball. So the 1-1 offering on the way here. As Sabori winds and throws, pitch on the way. Fastball low and away, 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike here. Taylor, the Cal Poly outfielder, looking to make something happen here with 2 gone in the inning. The 2-1 offering, a slider chop foul at the plate, and the count evens out at 2-2. So 2-2 now. As Sabori ties his shoe. Blues looked like they were having a promising inning, but running themselves out of this bottom of the fourth on the base paths. A couple mistakes have cost them some runners here after some really good at-bats to get those hits. As there's an inside corner strike 3 as Taylor swings up and over that inside two-seam fastball. So he's down on strikes for the second time. So 2 hits in the inning, but a 1-2-3 inning for the Packers as the Blues run out of this fourth inning with some mistakes on the base paths. We hope Sandry's okay as we are going to go to the top of the 5th. Blues trail 4-2. Cole Tucker going to come back out for his 5th inning of work when we come back. Top of the 5th set to go here. Fastball outside from Tucker as he faces the 3-hitter Sam Wesniak. 3, 4, 5 hitters due up for the Packers in this inning as the Blues trail 4-2. The 1-0 offering low and away, 2-0. This most likely will be Tucker's last inning out there as the bullpen has rested a little bit. Looks like whoever's warming up out there is ready to go. Front door breaking ball. Good pitch by Tucker there to get a strike. 2-1. Trying to get his leader here is Tucker. Start this inning off on a good foot as the 2-1 offering on the way here to Wesniak. Tucker, another slider. That one's just a bit low there. Close pitch call. The ball 3-1 goes the count. As Tucker sets on the mound, ready to go now as Wesniak steps back in. Tucker got to give him something here. 3-1 offering on the way. Fastball called strike on the outside corner. Good frame there by Slade behind the plate as he got his pitcher that strike right there with a good receiving technique. And now the count runs full 3-2. Tucker's 3-2 offering on the way. Fastball. Can I help you, Mr. Wesniak? Nah, just looking. As he gets frozen on a fastball on the outside corner, called strike 3. And 1 gone in the inning. So big punch out there from Cole Tucker. Down at count 3-1, able to come back, gets the big strikeout to get the inning started. That is his 6th of the day for Mr. Tucker, as Quentin Selma will come to the plate with 1 gone and nobody aboard. Selma stands in, a walk and a strikeout, his 2 times up. First pitch to him, fastball bit high, checks his swing 1-0. So 1-0 the count here. Infield, right side covered in the shadows from the trees. As the offering on the way, fastball hit on the ground to short. Brooks has it on an easy hop throw on the first, bit low, dug out by Lipsius. So first baseman picks up his infielder there. 6-3 putout, retires Selman. There are 2 gone in the inning, and Kyle Barrett will come to the plate. Barrett reached on an error in the first and grounded out in the second. So 0 for 2 on the day is Kyle, as he will hit here with nobody on and 2 out in the inning as a right-hander warming up in the Packers bullpen. So Blues would love to see Sabori out of this game if they can make that happen. But got to get out of this inning first, as Tucker's first offering. Fastball right down the middle, called strike, 0-1. So jumps ahead here. Does Tucker. He gets the sign. Hagan setting up on the inner half. That fastball hit on the ground to short, backhanded by Lee, but unable to make it on the transfer, as he was deep in the hole anyway. It was going to be an impressive throw from Brooks, but reached back for the transfer. Unable to get the ball out of his glove cleanly. As that allows Barrett to reach. So a man on with 2 gone in the inning. So close, but unable to get a clean inning here in the E6. As now with 1 man on, Ryan Ruley will hit the right fielder. 0 for 2, couple of strikeouts, 1 swinging, 1 looking. The first offering to him is on the way as Tucker sets at the chest, takes a look at first, now to the plate. Slider, big swing and a miss by Ruley, 0-1. He's thinking about that ball he hit foul. Wants to think he can keep it fair. The mighty hack right there. As he's leading the Packers with 2 home runs on the season, so 2 bombs for Ruley in the early goings. The 0-1 offering from Tucker on the way here. Fastball lifted, foul down the right field line, out of play into the shrubbery. So 0-2 now. Tucker way ahead. We'll see what he decides to go with here. No balls and 2 strikes. Tucker gets the sign, sets at the chest. Ruley, the right-hander, stands in. Pitch on the way. Runner goes. That fastball popped up. It's coming right here, and it's just over. As that was so close. We almost had it. I have waited for so long for a ball to come in here, and it was right there, and it clipped the awning and got away from us. So 0-2 still. The 0-2 offering on the way here as Tucker sets. Pitch on the way. Fastball swung. Hit into center field. Now coming in as that ball is going to die, and it's going to land safely as Chastain gets it in quickly. Looked like he thought he had it, and that ball just kind of died on him. Landed right at his feet. So now runners out the corners. Heads up base running with 2 outs by Barrett as he gets all the way to third. So a single there for Ruley. Looked like it was a routine fly out, but Chastain broke back on the ball initially, then tried to come in and make the play on it, unable to do so as that ball falls for a hit. So men on the corners as the Packers have something going with 2 outs. A reach on an error and then a single there gives them runners on the corners. All this with 2 outs. Hopefully Tucker can batten down the hatches here and get out of the 5th without allowing a run. Is that curveball in the dirt? Good block by Slade there as he keeps that curveball in front of him. It's 1-0. Dane Toflin at the plate here. Toflin 1 for 2 with a run scored back in the 4th inning. As the 1-0 offering on the way here. Tucker sets at the chest. Pitch on the way. A fastball just a bit inside as it's going to go to 2-0. Close pitch. Called a ball. Could have gone either way. But 2-0 the count here. As Tucker sets ready to go, his offering on the way. Fastball, that one runs high, 3-0. So Toflin way ahead in the count now. 3 balls, no strikes. As Blues dugout, skipper Dan Marple getting a bit antsy here. Hoping his starter can get through this 5th inning. As the 3-0 offering on the way here. That fastball Called strike on the outside corner. Toflin was taken off his shin guard. Thought he had ball 4. Has to stay up there. 3-1 the count. So Tucker trying to battle back here. 3 balls and 1 strike. Slade sets up outside. Pitching the way. Fastball up and away. Not close. Ball 4. So the bases are loaded here as Toflin works a walk. So he is aboard. Ruley down to second. And the bases are loaded. Coming to the plate, Cole Brudnansky. Brudnansky walked and singled. So 1 for 1 on the day with a run scored and an RBI. As he will bat here, Skip going to leave his starter in. So this is Cole's inning to get out of right here, it appears. As the right-handed hitting Brudnansky steps to the plate, Tucker looks in, gets the sign, sets at the chest. His first offering on the way to Brudnansky outside, 1-0. Slade looks the runners back. So 1 ball, no strikes here. As Tucker trying to dance out of trouble. He had the first 2 outs of this inning pretty easily. And it snowballed from there as that fastball is hit into right field, hit pretty well. On the run is Taylor reaching up, unable to make the catch as it's going to roll all the way to the wall. And that's going to be a bases clearing double as 3 runs come in to score, and the 2-out nightmare continues here in the 5th inning. A bases clearing double for Brudnansky as he goes the other way. Taylor had a play on it, reached up over his shoulders. It was just about 4 inches out of his reach, it looked like. He's unable to come up with it. The ball skips up against the wall. 3 runs score. And just like that, the Packers open this game up. It's a 7-2 lead. And now Skip's going to come out and make the move. We're going to go to the pen. We will take a short break here as this pitching change brought to you by Kimberly's Global Real Estate. At Kimberly's Global Real Estate Corporation, our mission is to build long-term relationships with our clients based on trust. Our professional staff is committed to providing expert local and global real estate advice to assist our clientele with all their real estate needs. We'll take a break. We'll come back. Top of the 5th still going here. Man on second, 2 gone. When we come back, we'll have the Blues reliever's name and number when we return. And we're back with the top of the fifth still going here. It's a 7-2 Packer lead as they got 3 runs on that bases clearing double by Cole Brodnansky. Now Joey Zarski to the plate will face the new pitcher for the Blues, number 28, the right-hander Cameron Ziegler in to pitch here. As Cole Tucker's day is done, he goes 4 2/3 innings, allows 7 hits, 7 runs, 3 earned, 6 strikeouts, and 3 walks. As Ziegler will face the designated hitter Zarski here. His first offering on the way. Fastball right down the middle, called strike, 0-1. So Ziegler trying to put an end to this nightmare of an inning as Tucker got Wesniak on a strikeout looking. He got Quentin Selman to ground out. It looked like it was going to be an easy inning for the right-hander. Then an error, a single, a walk, and a bases clearing double has brought us to this point. As the 0-1 offering, front door breaking ball, called strike, 0-2. Ziegler, the big front door slider there, locks up Zarski. It's an 0-2 count now. So way ahead of the batter is Ziegler, looking for an out in any way he'll take it. Punch out, fly out, whatever it's got to be. As the 0-2 offering from Ziegler on the way. Fastball swung on and missed. So 3 pitches, and he punches out Zarski there. His first strikeout of the game on the first batter he faces. But damage done. Packers grab 3 more. They've run out to a 5-run lead here. We'll go to the bottom half of the 5th as the Blues trail it 7-2 here at Sinsheimer. But looking for runs, as we know this Blues team early on, if they can do one thing, they can score. We'll see if they can get hot. It'll be Austin Chastain to lead things off when we come back. We return with the bottom of the 5th, and we return with good news. Armand Sabori's day is done as he is pulled. He went 4 innings, allowed 4 hits, 2 runs, 1 earned, 3 walks, and 6 strikeouts. 5 of those strikeouts came in a consecutive fashion. And now number 13, Jackson Cunningham on in relief. Cunningham, a right-hander from Valencia, California, 5'11", 195 pounds. As now Austin Chastain will come to the plate. So Chastain can get things started. The Fresno State center fielder bats from the left side. So now his left-handed batting ability is now an advantage against the right-handed reliever as Cunningham gets set for his first inning of work. That fastball misses low, 1-0. Cunningham, no wind-up motion, just straight from the set position here. As the righty working with catcher Brodnansky. As Brodnansky sets up inside the 1-0 on the way. Fastball called, strike on the inside corner, 1-1. Good pitch there to even the count up. So Blues have a chance here. They trail by 5, but the man that was giving them fits for 4 straight innings, Armand Sabori, is out of the ball game. So Blues going to try to get after this Packer pen. Here's the 1-1 offering. Swung on and missed. A high fastball there. Gets him to swing through it. It's 1-2. Top of the order, and Charleston waits in the on-deck circle. Charleston singled and scored in the third inning his last time up. Is wiping off the sign, now gets the pitch he likes. Is Cunningham, is his 1-2 offering on the way. High leg kick. That fastball swung on and fouled straight back to the screen. So 1-2 here. Blues, like we were saying, they've got a potent offense. They showed it last weekend against the Expos. They just got to they need to get that leadoff man on, try to get something going. Does it generally happen when they just were able to get a spark from the leadoff man in their lineup for that inning? They just seem to get the train rolling. So we'll see if they can get that going here in the fifth, as they need some runs here. They allowed 3 in the top of the fifth. How will they respond? The 1-2 on the way from Cunningham. Fastball lifted into shallow left center field. And that one is going to be caught as coming in as Toflin. The left fielder makes a nice running catch there, reaches down and makes the catch. So 1 gone here on the fly out to left, and we're back to the top of the order as Jay Charleston will hit. That ball was sinking quickly. Hung up just long enough for Toflin with his 6'4" wingspan to reach out and make the play. So Charleston will hit 1 for 2 on the day, looking to make it 2 for 3. Murillo 1 for 1 with a walk and a run scored. Steps out in the on-deck circle. So the Tennessee Volunteer, Jay Charleston, at the plate. Looking to start something here. If he gets on, he's got speed. As Cunningham sets this first offering on the way. Fastball low and away as it skips in front of Brodnansky, 1-0. One ball, no strikes here as Charleston steps back in, ready to go. The orange cleats and orange batting gloves representing his college team as he swings through a fastball there, 1-1. Blues looking to get some life going here as the top of the fifth kind of sucked the air out of the stadium. The Packers have built a solid lead, but the Blues looking to chip away here. As Charleston readies the 1-1 offering on the way. There's a called strike on a fastball at the knees, middle away there, 1-2. So a couple good pitches there. As Cunningham's throwing with some good velo here. It looks like mid to possibly upper 80s stuff out there from the right-hander. As he sets to the chest, 1-2 offering on the way here to Charleston. That slider hit on the ground to third, fielded cleanly by Arias, though on to first in time to get Charleston. So the 5-3 putout retires Jay, and with 2 gone, Marco Murillo will come to the plate with nobody aboard. Murillo, a pretty hot start here for his returning summer with the Blues. Looking to keep it going here as Justin Lutz would like a chance to hit off Cunningham in this inning. His first pitch to Murillo, a bit low and inside, 1-0. As now the shadows have taken over the field here. We settle into twilight baseball as that fastball misses up and away. 2-0, so Murillo ahead in the count now. 2 balls, no strikes. Looking to get something going here with 2 outs. The Packers were able to get 3 runs in that top of the fifth, all with 2 outs, as their first 2 batters of that inning were retired as well. So Blues looking to answer with some 2-out magic of their own. That fastball called strike on the outside corner. As Cunningham able to grab the black, 2-1. So Murillo digs in here, 2-1 as he gets up on the plate a little bit, trying to take away that inside corner. Brodnansky sets up on the outside half. That fastball swung on and missed. The count runs even, 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 gone here. Bottom of the fifth, Blues looking to make some noise offensively here as Cunningham looking for a 1-2-3 inning out on the mound. That changeup just drops low. Good job by Murillo to hold up there as he took his stride at the plate, but able to keep the hands back. Count full, 3-2. Cunningham sets, ready with the 3-2 offering now as he goes high leg kick, pitch away, fastball popped up behind home plate, giving chase as Brodnansky goes back, and it's just going to clang up against the backstop there, and we'll do the 3-2 again. So 3 balls, 2 strikes the count is. We've have an odd amount of small children at the game today as they're all running around on the grassy hill enjoying a Friday night at the Blues game. Blues looking to make it even more enjoyable with some offense here as that slider swung on and missed. So we're going to have to wait to next inning for some of that offense as Murillo down on strikes. A 1-2-3 inning for the reliever Cunningham. As we've played 5 so far at Sinsheimer, Packers lead at 7-2. Fifth inning brought to you by Slow Transit. The City of San Luis Obispo's transit division operates a quality of fixed route service as well as seasonal trolleys. As we'll come back with the top of the 6th. As Ziegler will come back out for his second inning of work when we come back. Top of the 6th set to go here. Defensive replacement coming in at third base for Congress Sands is number 38, Brandon Frazier. Brandon Frazier, infielder, who hails from Athens, Georgia. So he gets his action in today here as he comes into third base. In the top of the 6th is Ziegler's first offering. Here's low and in for a ball 1-0. So Ziegler back out for his first full inning of work. Looking to keep the deficit at just 5 as he faces the top of the order here. And is at the plate is number 8, Brian Arias. Pitch on the way, ripped into left field. That's going to be a base hit as Murillo cuts it off, throws it back in, but Arias aboard, so his first at-bat yields a single as he pieced up a Ziegler fastball right there, sends it back out to left center field for a base hit, so quickly one man aboard here. So Luke Fagan at the plate here, man on first, nobody out. As Fagan reached on fielder's choice, he scored in the first. He doubled and had an RBI in the second, grounded out to short his last time up in the fourth. First pitch to him inside, 1-0. Runner takes off. The throw down to second on the third base side of the bag. So safe on the slide is Arias. So stolen base there for the third baseman. Tough pitch for the catcher, Slade Hagen, to throw on as that pitch was low and into the righty. He slid and blocked it. So a good pitch to go on for Arias. Coming up, making a strong throw is Hagen, but he had to throw over the head of Luke Fagan, the batter, standing in the batter's box. So throw a bit off line there. So man aboard. 1-0 count. Pitch on the fastball hit. Diving and unable to make the play as Frazier. That ball gets into left field. Now being told to stop at third base is Arias. A strong throw by Murillo into the plate. So men at the corners. Nobody out. So trouble again here for the Blues as a back-to-back singles by the Packers have men at the corners, nobody out. Blues already trailing 7-2. Don't want to get any further behind. But the heart of the order coming up here is the three-hitter in the Pack order, Sam Wesniak, who's been kept quiet today, 0 for 3, a couple of strikeouts. His 3 times up. As the first pitch to him on the way, a fastball low and a good block there by Slade, keeps it in front, keeps the runners at their respective bases 1-0. So 1 ball, no strikes here. Ziegler going to try to work out of jam infield, middle, back, corners in. So they'll trade a run for a double play ball here if they can get one. Ziegler trying to pitch to that if he can. The 1-0 offering, runner not going, front door breaking ball. As Slade has to catch that one down around the shoe tops, it's 2-0. So 2 balls, no strikes. Ziegler walking a tightrope in this inning right now. Nobody gone. As the base runners lead from the corners. The 2-0 offering on the way. Fastball swung ripped into left field. That's going to be a base hit. So Arias will come in to score. It's 8-2 now as the throw comes in. Gets away from Charleston, but Lipsius, good backup there. So 3 straight singles here for the Packers as they played an extra insurance run. As Arias comes around to score, Fagan up to second. Wesniak aboard at first base. Quentin Selma will come to the plate. Selma also kept pretty quiet so far today. He's 0 for 2 with a walk. A strikeout as well back in the third. So Ziegler looking for a big double play ball here. See if he can get one from the lefty Selma. First pitch on the way. That fastball lifted high and foul down the right field line, out of play. 0-1. Nice catch by a fan there. As dad brought his glove, makes the play, gives it to the kid. Well done, sir. 0-1. The count as well on Selma. All around a productive play. So no balls, 1 strike here. Ziegler trying to limit the damage. Gets the sign from Slade. Now shakes once. Now's got what he likes. Sets at the belt. Slightly closed stance does Ziegler have as the righty kicks and deals. Pitch on the way. Change up, cut on and miss. Good pitch there. Changes speeds, gets Selma out in front. It's 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes the count here. Now you look for the punch out. Try to get that big strikeout here and then work against Kyle Barrett to get an ending double play if you can. Ziegler ready with the 0-2 offering on the way. Changeup, swung just tap fouls at 5 holes. Slade there, but getting us just a piece of it with Selma to stay alive. The cap of the bat clips the ball. So Selma has a second life here. Good back-to-back changeups there by Ziegler. And, sometimes they're hitting your fastball. Just go to the off-speed. Just dare them to be able to slow down and hit your breaking ball. As all 3 singles came off fastballs. So a smart idea by Ziegler here to go with a different approach as that changeup just misses off the outside corner. Good purpose pitch there. Selma does not offer at a good take all around. 1 ball, 2 strikes. So 1-2 the count now. Ziegler sets at the belt. Now takes a look to second. As getting back is Luke Fagan. So Cameron Ziegler here looking for his first out of the inning as the Packers have amassed 10 hits so far in this game. They've planted 8 runs. Blues 2 runs on 4 hits. Both teams with a pair of errors. That 2-seamer misses wide and the count moves to 2-2. Kyle Barrett waits in the on-deck circle. Barrett's reached twice on errors, scored a run, and grounded out so far. So 0 for 3 on the day, but a productive 0 for 3 for Barrett, the second baseman. Is Ziegler ready for this 2-2 offering here. Working very methodically on the mound as he takes a look back to second now to the plate. The 2-2 offering inside ball 3. Good slide there by Slade to keep it in front as they went with another off-speed pitch down and in. As Soma, easy take there as that one dove quickly out of the zone. So 3 balls and 2 strikes. We'll see if Ziegler goes back to the fastball here, if he sticks with the changeup. As the 3-2 pitch on the way. Ziegler, he goes fastball. It's tapped foul as Soma a bit quick with the trigger there. That 2-seamer low and away. Good pitch there by Ziegler. Excellent location as Soma trying to pull that one down the right field line as the right fielder for the Blues, Taylor, shaded well to right center, giving up a lot of ground toward the line. Soma trying to exploit it, but unable to pull that pitch. It was simply just too far out of the zone and away. 3-2 offering again. Fastball. Swan chopped foul down the line. We'll do it again here. So good 2-seam movement on that one. A little bit up in the zone. Someone tried to get on top of it a little too much as that ball moved out of the way of his barrel at the last second. So runners return to their bases. 3-2 the count still. Ziegler looking to win this battle here as this will be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Ziegler sets, kicks, and deals. The 3-2 changeup swung on and missed. He goes out of the zone, gets Selma to chase as Quentin Selma down on strikes for the second time tonight. He goes swinging at a changeup in the dirt. Big pitch there, big out from Ziegler as he gets rid of a big threat from the lineup, and now Kyle Barrett comes to the plate. So Barrett's hit 3 ground balls today. Just happens to have found 2 errors by Blues infielders. So another ground ball here could spell an inning-ending double play if the Blues can turn it. As Ziegler looking to get just that. He sets with his first offering. Pitch on the way as Ziegler kicks and deals. That fastball hit on the ground. Diving on his backhand is Brooks Lee. He'll have no play, but he keeps a run from scoring there. So a good play by the shortstop as he has to go on to the outfield grass in the 6-hole there. Sliding backhand makes the stop. No chance to make any throw. So an infield single. But the highlight there is that no one scores. If that ball got into left field, Fagan with his speed easily would have come in to score. So Lee able to save a run on that play right there. And now Ryan Ruley will come to the plate with the bases loaded and 1 out as pitching coach Ed Gravel out to the mound to have a chat with Ziegler. Warming up in the pen for the Blues is number 12, the left-hander TJ Mullins. Mullins from Grayson College and from Midwest City, Oklahoma. He's getting loose. He's got an electric fastball, the lefty does. Ed Gravel, though, leaving Ziegler in here to face Ruley with the bases loaded. Ruley 1 for 3, couple strikeouts and a single his last time up. He scored back in that 3-run 5th inning. And now Skip Dan Marple going to have to come out and have a chat with the umpires. I think they're asking about what substitutions have been made. They just seem to be clearing some stuff up here for the umpires' records. Now they're all set. We're ready to go. So bases loaded, 1 gone in the inning. Ground ball is what the Blues are looking for. Infield, double play depth, corners in, middle back. Lipsius not holding the runner on at first base. As Ryan Ruley will step to the plate. Righty-righty matchup. Ziegler gets the sign from Hagan. Shakes once, now has it. Sets at the belt. First offering on the way here as he kicks and deals. That fastball low. It's going to kick away from Hagan, but no one's going to be able to advance as he was able to block it enough to keep it close by. So 1-0. Good job there by the catcher to save a run. Kicks the blocker out there, able to keep it near him. So 1 ball, no strikes. On deck, Dane Toflin. Toflin 1 for 2 with a walk and a double so far today as Ziegler looking for that inning double play. Would love to leave Toflin in the on-deck circle. 1-0 offering on the way here as Ziegler deals a changeup. Swung on, popped up foul as it just misses us again. Oh, man, that's 2 this game that we've had a shot at as it goes down toward the marketing tent. Oh. So 1-1 the count here. As that one almost had it. Oh, man. We were ready. We're always ready. We don't have gloves in here, but we trust our cat-like reflexes. There's a front door slider called strike 1 and 2. Great pitch there. Great pitch from Ziegler there. Breaks off a nice breaking ball. Freezes Rulli there. Buckles him a little bit, and it's a 1-2 count. Ziegler shakes once. Shakes again. So he and Slade not really on the same page as things. There's been a fair amount of shake-offs here between the two of them. The 1-2 offering on the way in the dirt, blocked by Slade. Good job there by the catcher. Saves a run, and the count's even at 2-2. So 2 balls and 2 strikes the count. 1 gone in the inning. Blues trail 8-2. We saw a comeback about this from this deficit on Sunday against the Expos, and the Blues at one point were trailing 7-1. Able to come back to win that game 11-10. 2-2 offering. Slider swung on and missed. Get your jackets out. It's getting a little breezy out here as Ryan Rulli, a big slider, gets him to cut at it and whiff. So 2 strikeouts in the inning for Ziegler. Big one with the bases loaded there. Now with 2 gone, Dane Toflin will hit. So Ziegler an out away from dancing out of trouble with minimal damage done. So Toflin stands at the plate. Right-hander waves the bat above his head. Ziegler's first offering on the way. Fastball a bit low there as it drops out of the zone 1-0. So Ziegler looks and gets the sign as Slade sets up on the outer half of the plate. Ziegler ready with a 1-0 offering here. We'll see what he decides to go with. He goes with that front door slider again, just a bit low. Close pitch, called a ball. Some fans ask where that one missed. It's 2-0. So 2 balls, no strikes. Bases loaded. Packers trying to blow this one wide open. They lead by 6. Trying to put the game out of reach here in the 6th inning. Ziegler doing all he can to keep his team within striking distance. That fastball cued off the bat. Slow roller to second. Charleston's got it. Throw on to first in time. The 4-3 put out gets them out of the jam. So bases loaded with only 1 out, a strikeout, and a ground out, and the Blues get out of it. They allow 1 in the inning, but nothing more. It's 8-2. When we come back, it'll be the Blues' chance to respond in the bottom of the 6th. Bottom of the 6th set to go here. Leading off for the Blues, number 31, Justin Lutz. It'll be Lutz Hagen and Frazier coming to the plate here for the Blues as they look to get back in this ballgame. They trail by 6, but hard the order due up. Possibilities are endless. First offering way inside as Lutz gets out of the way of that one, 1-0. So Cunningham back out there for his second inning of work, still pouring that hard fastball off the mound, but misses drastically inside there, 1-0. 1-0 offering on the way here. That fastball catches the outside corner, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike the count here as Justin Lutz looking to get aboard here, trying to get the leadoff man on for the Blues. The 1-1 offering, fastball called, strike 1-2. Lutz a little antsy there to jump out of the way as that one on the inner half of the plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Hagen has reached base on a couple fielder's choices so far today as he looks to hit in the on-deck circle. The 1-2 offering to Lutz, swung on and missed. The fastball gets by him on the outer corner there, so he's down on strikes. 1 gone in the inning is now Slade. Hagen will come to the plate. So Hagen steps in looking for his first hit of the game as Frazier comes out to the on-deck circle for his first at-bat of the game as well. So Blues looking to answer back here as the Packers in the last 3 innings have put up 5 unanswered. Blues looking to make some noise here with the middle of their order as Hagen steps up there. 1 gone in the inning. First offering from Cunningham. That's going to be a slider. Called strike on the outside corner. 0-1. So no balls. 1 strike. We see an off-speed pitch there from Hagen. A hard slider there. Good pitch from Cunningham there. The 0-1 offering. Another slider. That one just a bit low. 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 gone in the inning. Corner infielders hugging the lines, trying to play no doubles defense on the infield. Outfield playing fairly back. Respecting the power of the catcher, Hagen, as the 1-1 offering on the way here from Cunningham. That fastball lifted, fouled on the right field line, out of play, 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes the count here. Hagen looking to battle back. We'll see if he can do so as Slade stands in. Righty-righty matchup between him and Cunningham. It's Cunningham quick to the plate here. That fastball lifted into right field, playable. Coming in and making the catch is Ryan Ruley. So 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up Brandon Frazier. So Frazier with his first at-bat, the third baseman taking over for Sands here. He's a left-handed hitter, is Brandon Frazier. So Frazier, right-handed thrower, left-handed hitter, the baseball dream out of Athens, Georgia. As he awaits the first offering from Cunningham here. First pitch, fastball called, strike on the outer half, 0-1. So Cunningham right back to it, firing another strike there. Good placement of that fastball. No balls, 1 strike. Cunningham, high leg kick. That fastball by him, 0-2. So no balls, 2 strikes the count here as Frazier stands in trying to keep this inning alive. 2 gone already. The 0-2 offering on the way as that ball fouled straight back to the screen. So Frazier stays alive. No balls, 2 strikes. As the Packers showed up to hit today, they've tallied 11 hits, yielding 8 runs. The Blues offense been a bit stagnant today, but good pitching by the Packers so far has kept them at bay as the 0-2 misses high there with a fastball, 1 ball, 2 strikes. So Packers pitchers able to keep this potent Blues offense quiet so far tonight, but we got plenty of innings left to play. This Blues lineup can hang 4 or 5 on you in a hurry. As Cunningham shakes to the sign that he wants. The 1-2 offering on the way here. Changeup hit on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly. No, bobble. Now the throw to first is in time to get Frazier. Close play at first, but the 4-3 putout ends the inning. So Blues go down in order. So we'll come back with the top of the 7th. Blues trailing 8-2, trying to keep the deficit at that when we come back. And as we get back to it here, top of the 7th set to go. Cameron Ziegler back out there for his second full inning of work. He will face the catcher, number 28, Cole Brodnansky. So Brodnansky to the plate here. Packers, like we said, their offense has been on point tonight. They scored 1 in the first, 2 in the second, 1 in the fourth, 3 in the fifth, and 1 in the sixth. The Blues got 1 in the first and 1 in the third. That has been the scoring breakdown for this 8-2 Packer lead. His first pitch from Ziegler there, called strike, 0-1. Good job by Cameron. Jump ahead here. Losing for a clean inning. They haven't had a clean inning since the 3-up, 3-down inning pitched by Cole Tucker back in the third. Third inning is the only scoreless inning the Blues were able to have defensively. As the 0-1 offering to Brodnansky on the way here. Change up low and away for a ball, 1-1. Brodnansky, Zarski, and Arias, the hitters due up 8, 9, and 1 in the order for the Packers here. Outfield playing him straight up. Same with the infield. No shifts today by either side. Is the 1-1 offering. A fastball. This one's lifted. Shallow left. Murillo steps back now, comes in, realizes, makes the catch. So an easy fly out there to get things started here in the top of the 7th. As Murillo squeezes that one, and Joey Zarski will come to the plate. Zarski 0 for 3 on the day. Couple strikeouts so far. So Blues looking to keep Zarski under control here. As he comes to the plate. Righty-righty matchup between he and Ziegler. As Ziegler, the right-hander out of Cuesta College from Littleton, Colorado, offers a changeup for a called strike there as it dives into the zone. As he jumps ahead 0-1. Final attendance tonight here, a crowd of 757 people out to watch the Blues against the Packers. Hopefully they're treated to an epic comeback. As there's a slider swung, chopped on the ground to short. Brooks Lee has it. Quick. Lee gets it over there to first base to Lipsius for the second out inning. Good exchange there by Lee, getting that from glove to throwing hand very quickly. So 2 gone in the inning, and especially important on the slow roller like that. Get that throw off as fast as you can accurately. Brooks Lee does just that, and with 2 gone, Brian Arias will come to play. Arias singled, stole a base, and scored back in the 6th in his first at-bat as he came on for the injured Sandry, as Kevin Sandry collided with Brooks Lee when Brooks was trying to take third. An injury that we do not know. It looked like it might have been a collision with the heads on the pop-up slide by Brooks. Brooks, the runner wearing the helmet, clearly had an advantage in the safety category as that slider swung on and missed, nothing in 1. So no balls, 1 strike here. Ziegler shakes once, now has the sign he likes. As Arias crouched slightly open stance in the box. The pitch on the way swung on and fouled back off the face of the catcher as Slade's mask pops off. He shakes it a little bit, but he's all right. Nothing in 2. So no balls and 2 strikes the count here. As Ziegler working well here against Arias. Couple good pitches as Arias, he really wraps that bat around his head, so can be prone to getting beat by fastballs there as that elongates his swing. As that slider misses down in a way, they're good block by Slade to keep it in front. Slade showing some serious athleticism today behind the plate, really sliding well, covers a lot of ground, able to keep the ball in front. Real good attribute for a catcher. So 1 and 2 now. Ziegler ready to do it again. Personally, I just go back to the fastball. He's been late on it twice. Dare him to catch up to it. There's a front door slider swung on and missed. As he gets some fish in there, the throw down to first is in time. So a 1-2-3 inning capped off by a strikeout there of Arias. As the Packers go down in order, this crowd trying to get a little live here for the 7th inning stretch. As the Blues looking to grab some momentum here as they got some runs to make up, but they got time and they got the hitters to do it. As the top of the 7th, brought to you by Spice Hunter. Spice Hunter creates and sells all natural and organic spices, seasonings, extracts, and mixes for the passionate cook in you. We'll come back with the bottom of the 7th after the 7th inning stretch. Blues trailing 8-2, looking to make this a close ball game when we come back. Bottom of the 7th set to go here. Stepping into the batter's box to get things started will be the 6th hitter in the Blues order, Luke Lipsius. As it's Lipsius, Lee, and Taylor due up for the Blues here. 6, 7, and 8 spots in the order. Scheduled to bat in the bottom of the 7th. Blues looking for some offense. So far in the early goings of the season, it's been the latter part of the order for the Blues that have been able to key big innings for them scoring-wise. The first pitch to Lipsius is a called strike on the inner corner. Nothing in 1, but Blues, especially out of that 8 spot in the order, 6, 7, and 8 in the order for the Blues, has been able to get on base and keyed some big 3 to 5 run innings for this club. As that fastball misses outside 1-1. So looking for more of the same here. Try to get those lower order guys on, get the upper order some people to drive in, and get the train moving. 1-1 the count here. As the offer from Cunningham is a fastball that just misses outside. Close pitch, call the ball. 2-1 now. as Lipsius trying to get aboard. Like we said, he's been the man for getting on base. That fastball swung chopped high and foul down the first base line, out of play, and the count moves to 2-2 as Lipsius, he struck out in the second, but of course, in Luke Lipsius fashion, singled his next at bat, so 1 for 2 on the day. So Lipsius wearing number 47, trying to get this inning started for his club, trying to get aboard any way he can here. 2-2 count. We'll see if Cunningham comes after him here. Pitch on the way is a fastball. Hit back up middle, shortstop behind second base has it. Throw on to first. In time. Close play there as Lipsius out of the box quickly at that left-handed hitting advantage, but a bang play goes the Packers' way there. The 6-3 putout. First out of the inning is now Brooks Lee will come to the plate. Lee 1 for 2 as well on the day with a single. Now Brooks, the switch hitter, going to bat from the left side here with the right-hander Cunningham on the mound. The first offering from Jackson on the way. A fastball called strike on the outside corner. Jumps ahead. 0-1. Brooks has been barreling the ball up real well lately. Even on his foul balls, he rarely allows himself to get jammed. He's got good, quick hands. He swings through a fastball there, a little too quick possibly. 0-2, but he's been making good contact this last week and a half, 2 weeks. So see if he can take one of these fastballs from Cunningham and send it back where it came from. As Cunningham providing a lot of power with this good hard fastball he's throwing tonight. We'll see if any of the Blues hitters can use it against him, as that changeup swung tapped on the ground to first. Fielded by Selma, flipped onto the pitcher, covering in time. So the 3-1 put out there as Cunningham fields his position well. There are 2 gone. Now as Noah Taylor will hit. So Taylor, Cal Poly Mustang, playing with the Blues for the summer as he steps to the plate here. Cunningham sets to go. His first offering to Taylor outside, 1-0. Fastball misses. So the lights are on as we get into the latter innings of this game. Blues looking to chip away here. Still got time to do so, but would love to get some 2-out magic going. Here's that fastball hit on the ground at first. Speared by Selma. He'll take it himself. So another 1-2-3 inning here for the reliever, Cunningham, as he's gone back-to-back 1-2-3 innings to make his presence known in this game. So Blues held scoreless yet again. As we will head to the top of the 8th, bottom of the 7th, brought to you by the Tribune. The Tribune is the oldest continuously operating business in the city of San Luis Obispo and one of the oldest enterprises in San Luis Obispo County. We'll come back at the top of the 8th as TJ Mullins is going to come on in relief when we come back with Blues Baseball here on YouTube. And as we get back to it, top of the 8th, new pitcher on the mound, TJ Mullins. It's TJ, left-hander from Grayson College. Calls Midwest City, Oklahoma home. As he takes the mound here, having a quick chat with Slade Hagens, his catcher. As Luke Fagan, Sam Wesniak, and Quentin Selma, 2-3-4 hitters due up for the Packers in this inning. As Cameron Ziegler, solid relief appearance for him, goes 2 1/3 innings, allows 4 hits, 1 earned run, 4 strikeouts, no walks. So solid day out of the pen there for Cameron. Able to minimize damage. The Blues still find themselves trailing 8-2 here, as their offense has been held to just 4 hits. As TJ Mullins winds and throws first offering, fastball a bit high there, 1-0. If there was one thing TJ does, is he brings a hard fastball from the left side. Z just rears back and lets it rip. This is 1-0 offering a fastball lifted foul down the right field line, out of play. 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike to count here as Mullins ready to and waiting. His 1-1 offering on the way. A fastball in on the hands, fouled off by Fagan, 1-2. Mullins is going with the country hardball here, challenging Luke Fagan to catch up to it as he gets it right in on his hands there. That doesn't feel too good in this cold night air. The 1-2 offering now on the way as Mullins winds and throws. Shockingly, a fastball fouled straight back as Fagan had an absolute rip there, just able to get a piece to stay alive. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Mullins looking for an efficient inning. Blues got a 1-2-3 inning in the 7th. Looking to get more of the same here in the 8th. Pitch on the way. Changeup off the plate away, a bit outside, and count runs even, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 gone here. Excuse me, nobody out. As the second batter of the order hits for the Packers. As the 2-2 offering on the way, swung on, just tipped foul as Fagan's able to just get a piece of that one. Count will hold at 2-2. 2-2, new Pearl out there on the mound for Mullins as he works through the heart of the Packers order here in the 8th, trying to give his offense a chance to work into this deficit. There's a curveball knocked down by Slade, but no swing as that one's in the dirt. Fagan able to watch it go by, and the count runs full, 3-2. So 3 balls, 2 strikes, Blues just struggling today here. The starting pitcher for the Packers came out throwing bullets as Armand Sabori and Jackson Cunningham have stifled the Blues offense today. As that fastball is ripped into right center field, coming on in, going into a dive and making the catch is the right fielder right there. None other than number 11, Noah Taylor. As Taylor had a good beat on that ball, sells out, makes the diving grab in the right center field gap, taking away extra bases from Fagan and getting the lead out here in the top of the 8th. So big play there by Luke Fagan. Good play there by Noah Taylor to keep Luke Fagan off the bases. And with 1 gone, Sam Wesniak will hit. Wesniak 1 for 4 on the day. As Mullins, facing the right-hander, Wesniak winds and throws his first offering. A fastball just a bit high there, 1-0. So 1 ball, no strikes here as Mullins, that very narrow stance, keeps his feet right next to each other when he gets set and then to the plate. As he lets another fastball go there, fouled off by Wesniak, 1-1. As Mullins, he likes to work quickly up on the mound, just grabs the ball and goes, much like Cole Tucker out of the windup. Has that very quick rhythm as he misses down and in there. The fastball got stuck to his hand a little bit there, 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike here. Mullins trying to keep the deficit at just 8-2. as this is the first of 3 games against the Packers. We'll be back tomorrow at an afternoon game, so 4 p.m. start time for the Blues in game 2 against the Packers. There's a called strike on the outside corner. Great pitch. Mullins breaks out the paintbrush for that one. He lets it go right on the outside corner, and the count runs even 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 and 2 the count. Pitch on the way. Slider swung on and missed. Great backdoor breaking ball there by TJ Mullins for the second out of the inning as he gives away his first bottle of hot sauce tonight. Great pitch there. Couple of good fastballs right before it, then breaks him with the backdoor breaking ball. So a 2 away, Quentin Selma will hit the lefty at the plate. So lefty-lefty matchup here between the two. As TJ Mullins ready to go. The first offering on the way to Selma. Check swing. Did he go? They appeal no, says the third base umpire. So 1-0. They got slider away. It was in the dirt. Selma able to hold up 1-0. Mullins now working quickly, gets the ball ready to go. The 1-0 offering goes fastball. This one misses inside 2-0. So Mullins, a couple erratic pitches here to start the at-bat. Down in the count. 2 balls and no strikes to the cleanup man for the Packers, who's been held quiet today. He's 0 for 3, a couple strikeouts and a walk so far as the 2-0 offering. Fastball hit on the ground to second. Slow roller as Charleston comes in, makes the play, throws on to first, a little low, but scooped by Lipsia. So the 4-3 put out retires the side in order. As that efficiency on the mound brought to you by none other than Cal Poly Math and Science. Cal Poly's College of Science and Mathematics is where science, mathematics, the art of teaching, and California's Central Coast intersect. We'll come back with the bottom of the 8th. The Blues looking to take a bite out of this Packer lead. They trail 8-2 through 7.5. And as we get set with the bottom of the 8th, new pitcher on the mound for the Healdsburg Prune Packers, number 25, Sam Reinerston. Reinerston, left-handed senior out of Davidson College, 6 foot 280 pounds from San Anselmo, California. As he's going to face off against Austin Chastain, so lefty-lefty matchup to get the bottom of the 8th started. Jackson Cunningham was the poster child of efficiency in his relief appearances. That first pitch, 2-seamer swung on and missed, nothing in 1 as Jackson Cunningham goes 3 innings, allows no hits, no runs, no walks, gets 2 strikeouts. So turns it over here to Reinerston in the 8th. Big curveball called strike, breaks back over the plate, nothing in 2. So the off speed from the lefties today. Sabori and now Reinerston using that front door big breaking ball to lock up these left-handed Blues hitters. The 0-2 offering, high fastball, fought off down the third base side, foul out of play. Count holds nothing in 2. So between these lefties with these big breaking balls, freezing the left-handed Blues hitters and using them to go backdoor against the righties. The 0-2 offering is in the dirt 1-2. And then you had Jackson Cunningham, who's the opposite, just a hard throwing righty with a good hard slider, make you chase. They've been giving the Blues a lot of different looks tonight, not really letting them get comfortable, as Jackson Cunningham only went through the lineup one time, so no one in the lineup got 2 looks at the guy. Makes it very difficult if you don't get the chance to make adjustments, as there's a good adjustment right there as Chastain singles to center field to get things started. Change up low and away, throws the bat head out there, flips out to shallow center for a base hit. First time since the 4th inning the Blues have a base runner here. And it's their leadoff man, Austin Chastain, as that kicks it back to the top of the order. Number 6, Jay Charleston will come to the plate. So top of the order here with a chance with a man on to get something going. Blues trail by 6. They got 5 outs to play with. There's nobody out here in the top of the 8th. The bottom of the 8th. First pitch to Charleston, low for a ball, 1-0. So 1 ball, no strikes. Blues looking for a big rally here. They got 2 innings to make some noise. About 6 runs worth of noise to tie this ball game up, as runner not going, pitch on the way low and in the dirt. Good block there as Rodnansky able to slide over. It keeps in front 2-0 though, so Charleston leading the count 2-0. I'm sure skipper Dan Marble's going to have the take sign on here. We've seen a couple at-bats tonight from both sides. Been in leverage counts, swinging at 2-0 balls that ended up being weak groundouts. So that fastball swung on, popped up. Foul ground going to be playable as the catcher, Rodnansky, makes the play, 1 gone. And that's exactly what we were talking about. Ahead in the count, 2-0. You're looking for 1 pitch, 1 spot. The pitch you're generally looking for is not the pitch you pop up to the catcher, as Charleston underneath that one for the first out of the inning. So a leverage count for a Blues player goes wasted, as with 1 gone, Marco Murillo will hit. So Murillo steps to the plate. 1 for 2 with a walk on the day and a run scored back in the first. As Murillo stands in, first offering to him is a curveball that drops a bit low, 1-0. So Blues unable to take advantage of a hitter's count there. As Charleston pops out now. Murillo trying to get it back on track as that ball hit back up the middle. High chopper. Second baseman's got it. Steps on second for 1. On to first. Double play. Inning over. Side retired. So Blues try to get something going. Get the leadoff single. But a 4-3 double play ends all hope of that. So we've played 8 so far here. Blues trail 8-2 to the Packers. As we will come back with the top of the 9th when we return here with Blues Baseball on YouTube. So top of the 9th set to go here. Back on the out on the mound for his second inning work will be TJ Mullins. TJ will face the second baseman, Kyle Barrett. Barrett turned that 4-3 double play to end the bottom of the 8th. As Mullins looks for another 1-2-3 inning, facing the 5, 6, and 7 spots in the Packer order. As Mullins winds and throws the first offer from the lefty to the right-handed batter. Swung on, popped up, well hit, foul out of play, 0-1. So a bit tardy on that fastball there as Barrett, all he can do is just foul it off. Lefty-righty matchup between the right-handed hitter, left-handed pitcher as Mullins gets the sign, hides his face behind the glove. Now big leg kick pitch on the way. Backdoor breaking ball misses just a bit outside, 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike here. Mullins holds that glove right in front of his face, very Andy Pettit-esque, then drops it into the windup. Another backdoor breaking ball. This one misses high, 2-1. So Mullins going with some off speed here to Barrett, trying to give him a different look. Now the 2-1 offering on the way as Mullins to the plate. Fastball swung on, popped up, going to get foul down the right field line, out of play toward the beer trailer over there down the first base side, and the count's even 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes here in the top of the 9th. Leadoff man of the inning, Kyle Barrett at the plate. Mullins looking to get the leader right here. The 2-2 offering on the way. Fastball swung on and missed as he blows that one by Barrett for his second strikeout as Barrett swings through, comes up empty on that one. 1 gone in the inning as Ryan Ruley will come to the plate. So Ruley stands in here. Brendan Frazier hugging the line down the third base line. That fastball's ripped into center field. Coming in, you're going to have to field it off a hop is Chastain. So first pitch swinging and first pitch hitting is Ryan Ruley as it's a line shot back up the middle. So base hit there. And he is aboard with 1 gone as Dane Toflin will hit. So Dane Toflin at the plate here. First pitch on the way. Fastball called, strike on the outside corner. 0-1, the big right-hander. Standing there at 6'4", facing Mullins. So power versus power here between Toflin and Mullins. We'll see who comes out victorious in this matchup. As Mullins out of the set, drops his glove to his belt. Now high leg kick to the plate. Fastball that inside skips up and away from the catcher. As Slade tried to block it, looked like it almost hit Toflin's foot. Does not, as it pops up and over the head of the Blues catcher there. So runner gets down to second on the wild pitch. So 1-1 the count here. So no double play possibility. At least not a conventional one for the Blues. As Mullins looks in, gets the sign. Raised with a 1-1 offering here. Frazier continues to hug the line down the third base line, trying to keep that line guard. As that fastball is thrown over the middle, hit right back up the middle for a base hit. Coming around and in to score is going to be Ryan Ruley. So a wild pitch that allows him to get to second comes back to bite the Blues here as the Packers grab an extra run. Single by Toflin allows Ruley to come in to score. Pushes it to a 9-2 Packer lead as Cole Brodnansky will come to the plate. So double play back in order here with Toflin at first base after this single. And Brodnansky, the catcher, at the plate. So TJ Mullins looking for a ground ball double play. Looking for his defense to pick him up right here. As Mullins sets at the belt, his first offering, high leg kick, fastball for a called strike on the outside corner. As he jumps ahead of Brodnansky, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike here, 1 gone in the inning. As Toflin, the healthy lead off first base. Mullins takes a look now to the plate. Swung on and missed as he gets a nice two-seamer there, fading away from Brodnansky. Gets him to chase. It's 0-2. So a little extra movement on that fastball there. Gets Brodnansky to go out of the zone with that swing. So no balls and 2 strikes. 1 gone in the inning. Mullins looking for the punch out here. Takes a look at first. Now to the plate, the 0-2 offering. Fastball, this one swung, flipped down the right field line. It's going to drop for a hit. As Taylor cuts it off, Tofflin's going to go first to third. So runners at the corners here with 1 gone. So 0-2, a little too good there as Mullins went with some off speed. Looked like a changeup. Tried to go down and away with it, but it got left up. Good piece of hitting there by Brodnansky just to take what the pitcher gives him. Goes the other way with it. And now men are on the corners with 1 gone. And that's an instance of if you're Mullins and you got that good fastball, you're kind of seen to be throwing it. You can throw it by people. If you go with that off-speed pitch, it just speeds the bat up of the hitter. Sometimes you just want to lean on the good old-fashioned hard ball there and just dare him to catch up to it. But he tries to finesse him with the off-speed away. Problem with that is you miss your spot like that, and it can be a devastating 0-2 hit like that right there as that fastball gets thrown right by Joey Zarsky, 0-1. So runners at the corners, no balls, 1 strike. As Mullins sets, takes a look at first. Brodnansky with a lead, not running. Pitch on the way, change up as Zarsky chases. He goes around, tried to hold up, could not. And he's quickly in a hole, 0-2. So no balls, 2 strikes here to the right-handed hitting designated hitter. Zarsky 0 for 4 on the day. Mullins trying to make it 0 for 5. The 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed. And just like that, there's the second out of the inning, second punch out of the inning, and more hot sauce doled out. So fans at least getting their fill of hot sauce tonight. The Blues been racking up the strikeouts. As the 13th strikeout by a Blues pitcher tonight. We're back at the top of the order here as Brian Arias at the plate. Arias 1 for 2, a single and a strikeout so far. As Mullins trying to finish this inning up here as he sets at the belt. The first offering to Arias on the way. That's the slider low. The runner takes off for second. Slade throws it down to second. They've got him caught in a rundown. As he throws it off to first, and Lipsius is going to tag him out. The run does not come in to score. Good execution by the Blues in the rundown as they were able to keep an eye on Tofflin at third. Brodnansky gets caught in the rundown. The 2-4-3 put out there ends the inning, so heads up play by Blues defense as they stealing out there. We're going to go to the bottom of the ninth. As the top of the ninth brought to you by none other than PG&E. From our roots in the gold rush days in the Sierra foothills to the post-World War II population boom to the development of clean, renewable energies for the 21st century, PG&E is privileged to serve 15 million Californians. We'll come back. Bottom of the ninth. Blues need 6 runs to keep playing baseball. When we come back with Blues baseball here at Sinsheimer. Bottom of the ninth set to go here. It's going to be the middle of the Blues order. Correction, they need 7 runs to keep going. It's a 9-2 Packer lead. So Blues looking for 7 runs here in the bottom of the ninth if they want to keep playing baseball. 8 runs to go home happy. And Justin Lutz is going to get things started here, the designated hitter. 0 for 1 on the day. He's been walked twice. His only at bat of record, a strikeout, as that fastball misses high. Sam Reinerston back in for his second inning of work. He's going to face Lutz, Hagen, and Frazier. That pitch, a big swing and a miss by the Pepperdine first baseman, 1-1. Lefty, righty, lefty for the Blues here in this inning against the left-hander Sam Reinerston as the pitch on the way, checks his swing, but called strike 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, the count here. Reinerston into the wind and throws. Pitch on the way. Fastball swung, lifted, shallow center field coming in. Still coming in and making the catch is the center fielder there. Is Fagan able to track that one down as Lutz tried to drop it in for a single, unable to do so. So 1 man gone here in the ninth. As the Missoula, Montana native Slade Hagen will come to the plate. Hagen looking for his first hit today. He's 0 for 3. He's reached on 2 fielder's choices. Flew out his last time to right. As he steps in here to face the left-hander Sam Reinerston. Blues were just unable to get things going today, as they were able to tag Armand Sabori for a couple runs, but just really couldn't string hits together. They've only gotten 4 all game, as Jackson Cunningham came in through 3 perfect innings in relief, as that fastball's laced foul out of play, 0-1. The Blues got a single back in the 8th inning, but then the inning-ending double play quelled that rally attempt by the Blues. As Hagen stands in here, the 0-1 offering on the way from Reinerston. Fastball outside for a ball, 1-1. Well, that's just been the story. Blues just unable, but they've scored a lot of runs recently. You're not gonna put up double digits every night. So that's just one of those nights just when to get things going. Packers came to hit. Their offense was pretty contagious as they riddled their runs in 6 of their 9 innings at bat, as it's a 1-2 count on the called strike on the outside corner. So regardless of what happens here, though, tonight the Blues going to look to flip the script tomorrow in their 4 p.m. game here in Game 2 against the Packers. Going to try to even this series if they're unable to strike a 7-run rally here, as that slider misses low, 2-2. Hagen stands in, trying to get aboard here with Frazier in the on-deck circle. The 2-2 offering from Reinerston on the way. The lefty drops his shoulders now to the plate. Kicks and deals. That fastball laced foul up against the backstop there, and the count remains 2-2. So 2 balls and 2 strikes, the count here. As Hagen waves the bat above his head. Now settles it down on his shoulder. 2-2 offering to him. Flicks it off his shoulder. Close take, call the ball. Count runs full, 3-2. That fastball could have gone either way. Hagen gets the call there. So a full count now. Now Slade trying to get something going for his Blues. He'll take a walk any way he can get on. Try to give some life to this team, as they have a large task ahead of them here. The full count pitch on the way. In the dirt, ball 4, so he walks. And the Blues have some life here in the 9th as their catcher works a walk. Now Brandon Frazier will hit. Frazier, left-handed hitting infielder from Athens, Georgia. As Frazier stands in here. Men on first, 1 gone. Packers in a double play depth on the infield, outfield. Playing Frazier straight up, the lefty-lefty matchup. First pitch called strike on the inside corner. Good fastball there to jump ahead, 0-1. So no balls, 1 strike here. Frazier leans back, now settles in. Slightly open stance for the lefty. Pitch on the way. Fastball bit low there, 1-1. There's no one holding on. Hagen over there at first base. Selma playing behind the runner. Worried more about getting an out on the defense rather than keeping him from swiping second. As there's a called strike, but the pitch unable to be handled by the catcher, Brodnansky. So getting down to second is Hagen on the pass ball there. Called strike on the pitch, so it looks like they got crossed up a little bit as Brodnansky's going to have a talk with his pitcher. They clearly just missed some signs there. It looked like he thought it was going to be a fastball, and slider on the inside corner there gets the called strike. So 1-2 the count here. Man in scoring position, one gone here. Bottom of the ninth, Blues trail it 9-2. But you never know. You never know. As our PA man Jim Siebert says, you got to play the game. Words to live by. The pitch on the way. Curveball, close pitch, called a ball. Infielders thought that they had strike three as they all were getting ready to throw the ball around. Took a couple steps in, but deemed a ball by the home plate umpire. So Frazier still alive, 2-2. And now Ryerson to the plate, 2-2. Fastball, low, ball three, count full, 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes here. They got Hagen over at second base. Is Ryerson possibly feeling the pressure? Could be. We will see as the 3-2 delivery on the way here. As he kicks and deals to the plate. Curveball. And just ring him up. Strike 3 called as Frazier gets locked up on a breaking ball there. Good 12-6 curveball by Ryerson there. Freezes Brandon Frazier for the second out of the inning as he goes down looking. 2 gone. Luke Lipsius will hit. So Luke at the plate here, trying to keep the game going. First pitch, fastball, hit on the ground, base hit, left field, stop sign put on by the third base coach. So pulling into third base easily is Hagen. So men on the corners here, 2 gone. So Lips just trying to keep the inning alive as he singles to left, going the other way. Takes what the pitcher, Reinerston, gives him. Fastball away, just sends it into left field for a base hit. And with 2 gone, Brooks Lee will come to the plate. So Blues keep the game going. Now Brooks steps in, going to hit from the right side with the left-hander, Reinerston, on the mound. So Brooks just going to try to keep the game going here. First pitch to him, a fastball, just a bit low and away, 1-0. So 1-0 here. Trying to come back from 7-run deficit with 2 gone in an inning. You just got to try to just get the next man up. See if you can get hot. Is that fastball big, cut and a whiff there. 1-1 as Lee took a hack at that one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Let's see if you can just keep it moving. Noah Taylor in the on-deck circle. Let's see if you can just get him up. Keep the inning alive. We'll see if Lee can do it. It's the lefty Reinerston sets ready to go. The 1-1 offering on the way here. Fastball hit on the ground up first. Selma behind the bag has got it. He'll take it himself in time. So then that's the ball game as the ground out to first will end this one. The Packers take it 9-2 as the Blues stymied on offense. Excellent pitching by the Packers. Got to give credit where credit is due. As we'll have our shot to even the series tomorrow as the Blues will take on the Packers at 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon for game 2 of the series. For all players, coaches, and interns, I'm Davis Ellington saying thanks for listening as the Blues will try to even the series tomorrow at 4 p.m. here at Sinsheimer Stadium. Have a safe and enjoyable Friday night.